She accused the highly respected First Lady. Like, who?
Anyways, welcome to the
Sorry, go
YellBro
ahead.
Road. I am Jordan, and today, Trump he had a little temper tantrum, it looks like, and he mentioned the names of Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones, and Marjorie Taylor Brown, because she's dirty now. Get it? That and other things. But first, don't forget to share support. Hopefully, donate to all the links in the description box. Also, please check out the Discord link if you want to join that. We're in that Discord right now. All opinions are welcome. I promise. I fucking promise. You get some weird shit said here. It somehow flies by. Don't worry about it. Also, everything I show you will be linked in that same description box. So check it out. But we'll start with this. Then I'll go backwards here. But you can see I'm not reading this whole thing. There's no fucking chance I'm doing that. You can see it says Trump calls Alex Jones, Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, and Megyn Kelly low IQ, stupid people. Nobody cares about them. They're nut jobs, troublemakers. And you can, don't worry, I'll link it so you can read the whole fucking thing. But I have no desire to do so. You can see down here. Where's it at? There it is. Just like Marjorie Trader Brown, the fucking nickname game. And my initial thoughts were, man, what if this is like a play for the sake of boosting these motherfuckers that, in my understanding, when it comes to righteousness or even just politics itself, have no fucking credibility for me. Maybe this boosts them. But, you know, whatever. It's shit talking stuff, gossipy stuff. We're going to turn it into news. Watch. I can look at anything and turn it into something valuable for myself, at least. So sit back in amazement and go to Ram Ranch. All right. Let's start over here with Democrats.
Stop talking about Ram Ranch.
I can't help it, man. I can't help it.
Stop responding to Ram Ranch.
I'm in it, bro. I can't help it. Anyways, you see here, Democrats are once again punting on what to do about Israel. DNC members voted down a measure condemning AIPAC's influence in primaries and deferred ones that would support conditioning military aid to Israel. Now, to be fair, some of these politician guys were saying, like, oh, no, we voted for a resolution that covered all, quote-unquote, dark money, right? But at the same time, like, let's be honest, they probably don't want to directly say or do anything towards the nation state of Israel or its supporters because they're full of shit artists too. Which, once again, adds more credibility and more possibilities towards the idea that these guys would have went to war with Iran too. I mean, that is, for some reason, that for some people, like, that's outside the realm of possibility. I'm like, how is that the case? Have you not looked at these motherfuckers in office for years and years and years? Have you not heard their talking points year after year after year? But hey, to each their own. Let's keep it moving. Here's another Democrat. Fetterman breaks with Democrats as Trump's military strikes on Iran have made the world safer. And if I remember correctly, when this guy was first out there, first running and stuff like that, like, oh my God, this guy's so down to earth. He's like a Bernie bro. And you got played. You got fucking played. But don't worry, if I told you this back then, you'd tell me to shut up. Fast forward to now, you would never come back and say, Jordan, oh man, you got it right. What do I do now? Should I think about this harder? Like, don't ask me what you should do about you. Like, go work on yourself. Oh wait, that's called doing nothing. Shout the Ram Ranch. Let's continue. Now we all remember this lady, right? Alyssa Slotkin. Is it Alyssa? I think it's Alyssa. Okay, I think it's Alyssa Slotkin. And her answering a question from the audience in regards to Israel and PACs and money and how much money she fucking gets from these random PACs. Here we go.
Okay. A good Xavier student is prepared.
So,
Xavier University.
Sorry. Basically, going back to what was said over here, you have not taken money from AIPAC, but pro-Israel lobbies and their donors have spent $4.5 million on your campaigns. But I do have a question unrelated to that. I just wanted to add that. So I'm curious why left-leaning media, well, I guess mainstream media and establishment Democrats are spending energy attacking influencers like Hassan Piker, as has been in the news lately.
Another guy who's, once again, I'll tell you now, just so I can say I told you so later. Hassan is a little sus himself. Now, maybe, I hope he means well, but let's be real. When it comes to the gates of hell opening, that fool's on his fucking. He's on his dog, actually, riding away into the wilderness. He's running away, basically. That's the smell I get. It could be a lot worse. Let's be honest. He could be not so well intentioned. But I don't know that yet. And I'm fair. I try to be fair to all these guys, whether they're rich or poor or known or infamous or unknown, whatever. I try to be fair to them. But when it comes to when the fucking, skin enters the game, right? Will that person back down? And that motherfucker would, in my humble opinion. He doesn't have the it thing going on. Shout out to political brain rot. All right, let's continue. Here we go.
And why the Democratic establishment is just like immune to criticizing
Everyone loses their minds.
leadership like Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer.
You're just
who
trying to
are
trigger props every keyword.
drivers in the reason that the
I see what you're
Democratic
doing.
Party is at its lowest
I see.
approval rating.
Well played.
Well, a couple of things. First,
No, I'm
to
petty.
correct the record. I'm not sure what you're referring to.
I'm being
on
very nice about
not
it.
AIPAC, but the Israel lobby. If you're equating
Debatable.
Israel lobby to Jews, I got
I'm
a
throwing
problem
him
with that.
some,
And that just
grains of
like you
sand
wouldn't
to
say lobby
dance
on
with.
not AIPAC, but the
Bait.
Israel lobby.
Who are
Oh, it's not bait.
some of
I'm
the
being
main
very blatant about
drivers
it.
in the reason that the Democratic Party is at its lowest approval rating in history.
Well, a couple of things. First, just to correct the record, I'm not sure what you're referring to on not AIPAC, but the Israel lobby. If you're equating Israel lobby to Jews, I got a problem with that. And that just like you wouldn't say,
I don't think he was saying that, though.
the Iranian that Iranians, whatever happens, the Iranian government does is what Iranian Americans believe. I think it's really important, especially now, to make a distinction between the Israeli government and the choices that they're making and the average Jew, okay, and Jewish people who donate to campaigns. So I feel very strongly about that.
Did anyone hear that kid say that? I didn't really hear that at all. I think it's more so a question like you taking shit tons of money and it actually reflecting in your policy. And the statement you just said reflects that as well, and the Democratic Party as a whole. And he's probably like a Hassan fan too, unfortunately, but where he's like, oh, why are you guys attacking him when you guys are taking, money from here or there? Yada, yada, yada. But, this is typical shit that's going to happen in politics. And it'll work somewhere. It'll work on someone. But, all right, let's continue. With more Democrats. Probably less so this guy, more so Mehdi Hassan. Let's hear them essentially come to, well, I don't know what they're going to say. I assume this guy's going to defend the Candace Tuckers and Alex Joneses of the world. And Mehdi Hassan's like, well, they're bad. Well, let's find out. Here we go.
Why don't you like Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson?
Because they've said some horrific things over the years.
So what?
Why don't you like Ben
Interesting.
Shapiro?
Piers Morgan has said horrible things over the years.
He's not said anything close to what Tucker Carlson has
so
said
what?
about Muslims, about Arabs, about immigrants.
And why can't we be strategic and use their
You can,
platforms?
they can.
Yeah, but like
Some people do.
you don't like that. You don't like.
No, it's not that I don't like it. It's that my worry is that for the sake of one important issue, Gaza is a huge issue. We're giving a pass to these people to launder some of their other objectionable. Like I said just now, they're not disowning Trump. Actually, Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'm going to have to go home and take a shower after this. I give her credit out of all of them because she actually picked a fight with Trump. She gave up her political career So she actually put her money where her mouth is, to use a phrase. The rest of Tucker doesn't say a single anti-Trump word. He acts like the war in Iran came down from the skies. We wouldn't be in this war in Iran had Tucker not promoted Trump for president, had Candace not promoted Trump for president, had Megyn Kelly not promoted Trump for president. We're in this war, and Joe Rogan, Theo Von, all these guys. Did you watch Joe and Theo the other day saying they're fucking terrorists, Israel? I can't believe we're in this war. You guys gave us Trump. You said Kamala Harris is going to do war. Trump is anti-war. How did that work out?
I think it's all an act.
Well, whatever it is, they got their act fucking wrong.
Well, they're actually not. They're doing very well, and they're reaching a lot of people, and they're affecting a lot of people.
But they're affected badly.
Okay, so let me pause that there. External audio is on for some reason. Turn that down. But okay, several problems here.
So many problems from every direction. Like, every fucking direction.
Like the idea, even to bring up Hassan Piker now again, where it's using these characters or figures as strategical tools to get your political means done, would be immoral to me. I don't think he's thinking about it like so sinisterly, like in some sinister way, but it's still, for me, if I even thought that direction, my heart would break. Well, I understand people will do that. There's that. All right. Yes, the weird sense of like Tucker and Candace and Joe Rogan or whoever the fuck, where they did promote, gave tongue bathings to. Also, even when they're criticizing, they're still protecting them. It seems like, except for Candace, right? I think Candace is actually a lot more brash about it. I think she's more direct about it. But we've seen Tucker to Joe Kent to Alex Jones and these guys that when they criticize Trump, there's always some sort of silver lining to where Trump is like, he's all right. It's just he got tricked or manipulated, or they blackmailed him, or he has dementia. That's why he's doing what he's doing.
He's under a curse by some witch.
Yeah.
According to Alex Jones. Yeah.
All right, we'll hear Alex's full statements about being talked about. I mean, why would he bring up Alex Jones? Why would he do that? That is like Alex is on his last legs of credibility, and this will boost him. But whatever. But and then you have Mehdi Hassan going about, well, Kamala. Yes, Mehdi, they did say, oh, okay, Kamala is going to start World War III and Trump will save the world. He'll end wars. He doesn't start any new wars, yada, 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 right? All those talking points. But Kamala is not like the fact that you can't see how bad she. Well, I think he does see it, which is why I'm like, this guy's partially like he does a lot of lying. I'll say that. He's not more savvy than some of these other people, but I think this guy's a liar. I think he's a blatant liar. But he'll get away with it for now because Kamala didn't win. We don't have all her problems that she would bring to talk about. To where, once again, if Trump won in this time period right now, if Kamala won and in this time period right now, Trump fans would be saying like, "See, look, we told you," because they both suck ass. No matter what team you pick, the other team sucks ass too. So thus, you'll always be justified in you should have voted this way. In your own mind, at least, or with words. Let's keep playing. A full minute left. Just problems up and down the fucking line here. But here we go.
Actually, they're doing very well, and they're reaching a lot of people, and they're affecting a lot of people.
But they're affected badly. I could argue that Joe Rogan helped Donald Trump win, so Joe Rogan is the reason we're in the war, Iran.
On topics, they're affecting people. Like, right? They're saying, like, hey, the Gaza thing, that's bad. Which is like, fair enough, it is bad. But once again, when it comes to people behaving in the world, that's not enough. That is nowhere near enough. It's the same as screaming free Palestine. Yes, I get it. Free Palestine. I get that. Or free Gaza. I get that notion, that idea. It's just when there's no, I don't know, spiritual backbone to it, it's destined to crumble under its own weight at some point. And most likely a Pied Piper will guide you right to your own fucking doom while you think you're doing the righteous thing. Also, shout out to prop again. That's why you got to psychologically work on yourself versus just falling for some fucking guru or some leader or some political movement. All right, we did it. We ended the war with Gaza. Or sorry, the genocide in Gaza. We ended it. Okay, now you have 40 other topics you got to deal with too. All right, next. Shout out to the hippies. All right. We ended Vietnam, baby. We did it. And where are they now?
LSD.
Got it.
I was gonna send you this too. I'm like, nah, he definitely saw this already.
I mean,
You're on a Mehdi Hassan binge right now.
hey, I wasn't looking for this. It was recommended, okay?
Oh, my bad. All right, fair enough.
Anyways, let's continue. Here we go with more, once again, mediocre political talking. It's strategy and strategy and strategy. Where's the fucking humanity at? Where's the conscience at? Where's righteousness at? Where's the backbone at? Instead, it's these guys are tools we can use. Here we go.
Facts over field, bro. Facts over field.
Fucking dumb. What a dumb statement. But guess what? It got leeway because it's easier to do that. It's easier. You could be more lazy doing that. Instead of having to think about things you do out loud, your actions, your intentions. Actually think and consider that. Fuck, that takes work. I don't want to do that. Just wear a t-shirt that says Free Palestine on it and boom. I'm on the right side of history, see? Look at me. Good for you, pal. Let's hit play. Here we go.
If I wanted to. I'm just saying, if I took that argument to its logical
conclusion. Do you think Joe Rogan would help, like the Democrats? They would never like stand up for his opponent. What was her name?
Kamala Harris. He was a Bernie guy once, but then he got red pilled.
She is that useless.
Maybe
she's that useless.
But you're missing my point. My point is these people helped give us Trump. And that's why I have a problem, because they don't. I only respect the people who own it. If you're Marjorie Taylor Greene, I was wrong about Trump. I was wrong about fine, right? But if you're like acting, hey, how did this all happen? This war in Iran's bad. I can't believe they're doing it. Hey, it happened because you told people falsely that Trump would be anti-war.
So what's your point?
My point is, you asked me why.
Was that real quick, Bill?
You good?
Well, it's over. It's over anyways. Did he own the fact Joe Biden helped the genocide after October 7th?
I would think he would have had to. But in a different, like, just like he's saying that Tucker does in regards to like kind of tacit criticisms of Trump. Although I think he's gotten more aggressive as lately, but initially it's like
I'll be fair about this, Jordan. He was harder on Biden, but this is the thing: he's harder on Biden than Tucker is on Trump. Yet he still told you vote them. So it's almost like it didn't matter what he said, because at the end of the day, he's telling you you have to vote them because they're functionally better than the other side, even though he's shitting on them every day. That's how he lost his job at MSNBC. He's shitting on them every day, but he's still telling you got to vote them. Oh, maybe Kamala's a little different.
I'm sorry. I don't see righteous fury. I see fucking caveats and shit, which criticizes, but also protects the motherfucker at the same time, which is what Tucker was doing.
I agree with that. Yes, I agree with that. But Tucker's a little worse. It's like I sound like Joe, which is fucked up to say, but I do sound like Joe. But it is the same. No, you're right. It is the same. It's just there's no co-personality persona this guy's defending like Tucker is. But it is the same, actually. I had to correct myself. It is the same.
Mean, listen, if you want to be honest, like, once again, actual reality, skin in the game, actual reality, not, political polling and the kind of make-believe world of politics that they put on TV screens for us. If you actually look at it, a vote for Kamala was support of Trump in a way. You're holding up the thing that's going to like allow for these two shitty individuals to be candidates in the first place. Straight up. And I don't hear any advocation of, in my opinion, the actual work that should be done to actually stave off these fucking weirdos that get into office and terraform the earth in their own fucking deserted fucking mind. Like, it is what it is.
And you mean like, oh, if you accept the two options, either or, then like whatever you're bitching about, there's no point to it. You provide no solution if you prop up the same system.
I mean, yeah. It's like, if you look at it, it's like the what if game these guys keep playing. And in fact, like right now, Mehdi gets to dance and do fucking,
Yeah, exactly.
like, look what look. We told you about Trump.
But if Kamala had won, Tucker would dance.
Yeah. And either way, you could say I told you so with either one of these candidates. If your candidate wins, you actually lose. That's the point.
You get a two-term. If you get a fucker that wins back-to-back terms, it's even worse when the other guy wins.
Yeah.
Because the other guy now has been screaming for 8 years, yo, the other side wouldn't have done this, and that. And by the time those things happen and they do that, it's too late. You're already 2 or 3 years in.
Didn't the Biden...
and in the meantime, they prosper off that.
Didn't the Biden administration essentially build extra hype for this Trump guy? All the fuck-ups of that administration, from culturally to policy. Gaza was a big one as well. It's like that thing built. Not Trump, the character, or well, I mean, like, maybe the character he plays, right? Some of the talking points he uses. But, like, that guy was already blatantly corrupt to me in his actions, Donald Trump, right? But he looks like a fucking genius. He looks like a fucking saint when you, like, look at Joe Biden's administration.
You can make the same thing in 2020. Joe Biden won because Trump was laying it up for him.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you want to say, oh, it was legitimate or illegitimate, whatever, he was still laying it up close enough for Biden to win.
Trump didn't do anything in his first term to where, like, okay, this guy's undeniably the man. He's the man.
Yeah.
He did nothing like it. Instead, it was just fans hyping him up as that. But in reality, it's like, come on, guys, this is a fucking lame duck right here. These are lames. They move like lames. Their policies say, go fuck yourself, regular American people. Been doing it for a very long time, all these fucking different administrations. But the Trump fan had the whole, like, no, he would do this, but he couldn't do it because, he twisted his ankle. He couldn't do it. Oh,
which is crazy.
He ran out of water that day, so he couldn't, he got tired. Fuck.
Well, and then they blame the Russiagate shit, too. Like, oh, look, he had one hand tied behind his back because they were calling him illegitimate from the... Bro, there's people that say that shit. There's also people that say all of Joe Biden, like people that dick ride the Democrats, all of Joe Biden's misgivings are forgiven because he inherited the Trump economy from COVID. Dude, it's both have imaginary, like, thinking. Both.
Well, apparently
Obama inherited Bush.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they say about Clinton, but like, yeah, like it seems like it started with Bush and Obama to Trump, Biden, like there's an excuse for either side. When you're in power, there's an excuse why you're fucking up. This guy now, Trump is kind of like flipped. Like, yeah, Trump's got no excuses.
Yeah.
He's fucking it up on his own. No help.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
And it's like he's fucking it up, and you got people still trying to defend it, which is like adding insult to injury.
Yeah, well, that's dwindling quite a bit. The ones that are left.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, it's dwindling. It is.
Yeah, like it is what it is. I mean, I want to call that a good thing that they've woken up to Trump, and that, oh, he's not a savior, he's not a saint, right? Or even a good politician. Like, he's terrible, right? But part of me wants to be like happy that they've woken up to that, but I don't think they've actually woken up to that. I don't think that's the phenomenon.
No, because I think because in my opinion, it's kind of propped up in that way to be punched back down because it's too ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's actually too ridiculous. Like, you're being like propped up to that extent to be punched back down where they're going to be like begging for Judy to come and save them. So it just,
I mean,
it is what it is.
Listen, yes. I mean, he's gone so far from pop culture policies to, inside baseball policies to where it's like, he like dunked on himself essentially. He like politically, that is, like he was putting himself in the fucking cellar at that point versus the fans like, oh, we built them up so high, so much hype about him that, something normal feels like a letdown. Like, no, he's going well beyond letdown. I think that's what his policy's been. Once again, from pop culture style shit like Epstein stuff to straight up or Iran stuff to inside baseball policy where it's like, yo, he's fucking screwing us over here, right? He's gone beyond the pale. It isn't just punching down. He is fucking jackhammering straight down to the center of the earth, downward. Like he's going that type of down.
But I think that was the role that he was supposed to play the whole time because it's too like over the top that like it's not really sustainable. That it's like, okay, now we have to swing the pendulum over here where it's like let the kind of quote unquote adults or the America First people give it a whack, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
and I think maybe that might have been, and then you can go back to the Democrats, like the Gavin Newsoms or whatever, but they all kind of do the same thing. It's just a different flavor. But I feel like with Trump, it's kind of like a fire sale. Like they're like robbing the place real quick.
Yeah.
Like it's a heist. It's a fucking heist. And then they'll get out, like pardon everybody, like it's, and, act like it never happened. But yeah. I do think that this was a heist, that this is like a fire sale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything must go.
Yeah. There's something to that for sure.
Yeah.
And I think there's something to trying to bring people back to normalize, like, normalize corruption, where it's like,
yeah,
this is corrupt, but like it's, it's normal. It's not,
this
over the top.
Corruption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also like his first term, right? Where he had the hype there as well. There was a big hype around, like on the internet at least, right? A big hype around the guy. And he settled for like, well, okay, jobs in the economy. It's like, wait a minute, aren't you going to like question 9/11? Aren't you going to, look at these conspiracy ideas, JFK, whatever, right? Epstein.
Yep.
You're going to be like the great exposer of all these things, draining the swamp, if you will. And
it's all fucking play. Like it's like what was his last thing? His Twitter post. The civilization one, James.
Yeah.
And I were talking about it, and he was like, it sounds like a promo, like a wrestling promo, like literally.
I got to drop an F-bomb to get the crowd's attention.
Yeah. Like a civilization will come to an end. Like what the fuck? Like it's like oh my gosh, yeah, it is. It's like a promotional.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
But
that's what I'm saying. It's too over the top. It's too theatrical. What the fuck?
Yeah, but
it's like ugh.
And once again, if the plan was to make let's be real, motherfuckers like Kamala Harris or whoever, JD Vance, make them, or Marco Rubio, make them feel like these are like normal, regular politics. Like this is the way things are supposed to be. Just give an outlandish, fucking over the top, like tyrannical type of character, and thus they'll be begging for a fucking Kamala Harris or a Gavin Newsom or a JD Vance or something, or Marco Rubio. Be begging for it, and it's like it's kindergarten psychology, but yet it works anyways. It seems like it works. Yeah. But in fact, I mean, like, look at that. I just showed the Fetterman guy who walks around like hoodie and sweatpants or like that. Where it's like, see, this is what you get. This guy's not professional. This is what happens. Look at his dog shit policy. It's like, no, it has nothing to do with like someone being like, yeah, I don't need to spend $1,000 on a suit. I'd rather
he's just a
help
shitty
people.
Person.
Exactly. But
he's a shitty guy. That's it. Like
I wish I could say minds are more keen to that, towards like, oh, these are like optics versus like, what should I be actually looking for? It shouldn't be the casual guy who doesn't give a fuck, bro. I wear my sweatpants everywhere. I don't give a fuck, bro. He's a regular guy like me. Got it. Instead of looking for that, you should really be looking for substance. But that's How do you find substance? That might be the hard work itself, right there. But all right, let's keep it moving. This is the Trump thing. Don't worry, I'll link this so you guys can read it yourselves. But I don't want to read that. There's no fucking chance. Only Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah, I'm not reading that.
First of all, the part that made me laugh was the fact that he felt the need to defend Brigitte Macron against the accusations that she's a man. It's like, why are you addressing this? Why is this why would this be a topic that you address? It's weird. It's weird.
But
wait, he defended Bridget Macron against Candace Owens?
Yes.
Oh, did you not read? Yes. Can I just?
I struggled to read through it.
So you're
my
mouse
weird.
I can't fucking read that. I'm fucking
He said
driving.
Candace Owens. Okay, so he said crazy Candace Owens, who accuses the highly respected First Lady of France of being a man when she is not, and will hopefully win lots of money in the ongoing lawsuit. Actually, to me, the First Lady of France is far more beautiful than Candace. In fact, that's not even close.
Wow.
It's like,
bro, what? He said that?
Doesn't that also prove Candace fucking lied? Look, I mean, we knew she lied, but now
hold on. Hold on. That doesn't prove that Candace lied. That proves that Trump's fucking lying. That's a fucking dude.
You're still gonna fuck with Trump over Candace, Dub. So let's stop playing games here,
bro. That proves
stop playing
Trump
games here. Am I wrong or
lying.
right? Am I wrong or right, my friend?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen to the words I am saying. That's proving Trump is
Dubster,
lying.
I didn't even. So when
Bridget
I first saw
Macron
this,
is a fucking dude.
Okay, yeah.
That's still your boy, though.
I'm glad
That's
you knew
still
that
your
to be
boy.
reality.
I didn't even see that section until my sister brought it to my attention, which was just kind of because we have this ongoing bit about following the Candace and Brigitte. And she's like, oh my god, not him defending fucking Brigitte in the middle of this. What is
And another thing, that's a woman, okay? That's a woman. Very beautiful.
I was like, this is gonna have MAGA in shambles. This is going to have
Hold on.
Please just end the war.
Maybe this was a deal. Maybe this was a deal. They Candace let them.
I don't know.
In the Ukraine war.
You need to rationalize this. Go ahead, Dubster.
Go ahead. Yeah, work it out.
It's like, all right.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He did say that, though, right?
Deal.
Didn't Candace
has ended the war in Ukraine?
Didn't Candace say that? Didn't Candace say Trump told her oh yeah, listen, I think she's a woman. I don't agree, but come on, Candy, to save the world, Candy. Yeah, she did say that. That Trump called her personally.
Right now, that's the only thing saving her ass. That she said that same. Otherwise, you're a full blown liar. Caught.
But they would have called her out a while ago if they needed. I feel like she wouldn't have made that statement unless she could verify it. She's dumb, but she's not that dumb.
She said it was
private. Also, the way she told it, though. She's
also a liar. Right? She is a liar.
The WWE part is yo, Trump, how do you not address that? And now that you're anti-Candace, how can you not address that? She said she had private conversations. If that's just not true, you could come out and say it.
Well, he didn't know, but that would go into what Jordan was saying in terms of this is a boost.
Yeah.
Because that's why you're not going to cut their legs off completely. You're going to let them swim.
He's cutting a promo for her right now.
There you go.
Oh yeah, this thing screams boost.
Tweet is not very promotional. I know.
No, I think
the opposite.
I think Candace is the hero.
Go ahead.
I think Candace is the hero here. She's taken the L to save the Ukrainian people.
You're still riding with Trump, right?
Oh, he's doing the troll thing. Got it.
No, she negotiated. Said, "All right, I'll take this L."
Yeah, the voice.
Well,
and
your king says that Brigitte is a woman, so you should be.
It's a promo.
Take the order. I don't know. How do you process that? Because
take the bait, Dubster. It's a promo.
Dubster's been trolling this entire time he's been talking here today. He's been trolling the entire time. He's just trying to go off the Ukraine. Candace could have stopped the war with Ukraine, Russia. I stopped calling Brigitte Macron a man. She could have saved the world, bro. She could have ended World War III.
Well, that's
she
what she
didn't.
said.
So
Who's
I mean,
trolling? What are you talking about? She
Dude,
stepped back.
barrel.
She let Trump off the leash. Said, "Go ahead and speak for me."
All right, let's keep it moving.
Off
And
the
Anyway.
leash.
This is
Trump off
Dubster's
the
cope because he
leash.
can't actually deal with the question of like. And then he also said he didn't just say that she's a woman. He said she's much prettier than Candace. So.
Yeah. See, and that's
petty
how you
bitch.
know it's a lie.
That Dubster, you're wrecked
Put
with
the
that.
pictures up.
You are
Put the
wrecked.
pictures up next to each other.
Trump's
Bridget
in on it,
McGraw
right?
and Candace.
Right, Dubster? She's in on it,
Why are
right?
you-
Bro.
Why are you upset?
Or
You're
our
king. That's what your
president
king
has
said.
or our president has cataracts.
Oh, okay.
my
Now
God.
it's cataracts. He's been possessed. There's a curse. Anyway,
It's your boy, man.
go ahead.
Defend your boy.
let's keep it moving.
I mean,
God.
you tell us what you think. I mean, leave that open for debate. Is Bridget McGraw a man? Or is
That
she
is
more
not
gorgeous
Is
than
that a
fucking
debate?
mentally near
Candace
my
Owens
concerns.
Cohen?
Is that an actual debate? Like, I mean, it is or it isn't, right? Like, why do you have to debate that?
No, see, this is the thing.
Apparently, we
The-
have
the-
to.
the
It
content
needs a
itself is
presidential
not-
announcement.
It's not the content itself, Jesse. To me, what's more interesting is like the discourse around it. It's like, what is this top? You know what I mean? Like, what? Why? Like, why are people investigating?
Well,
like,
for that,
it's weird.
I agree that actually she's talked about it for so long that him bringing it up does
It's a
add
year
to
and
her.
4
That's what
months.
I'm
her whole
saying. It's like you
storyline.
put it in the middle, but he did
There,
bury
yes.
it in the middle. So it's not in the top. It's not in the bottom, right? Because most people are going to be like, okay, what is this? All right. So it's like
it's not
sandwiched in the
buried.
middle.
No, it's not buried.
Yo,
They
No, I
know.
tried to
Whoever reads
read
the
this
first like
twice,
sentence
I
of
did
this
not get
shit.
to there.
Whoever reads the
I
first.
didn't get to the middle.
You didn't really? I would
So-
think that if someone read like the
Twice I tried
first
to read this.
sentences, they'd read the rest. That's my guess. Like the regular person, like, oh my god, this is scandalous. Let me read the rest of this. I think they would actually
It's
get to
like
that.
But
reading.
I just mean like when you write like a long ass paragraph, usually like you'll put like your introductory and then like your close or whatever, and on the bottom. But in the middle, it's like, I mean, there is a lot of substance. Usually that's where all the meat is, but people will like skim through it, kind of. I don't know. I'm like, okay, kind of put it in the middle there, but it's just weird that he even addressed it.
It's wall of text, and it looks like a child wrote it. Like it's
A child
hard
probably
to
did
read.
write it. A child probably did write
It's
it.
very
This
hard
was
to read.
This was a presidential matter that needed the president to weigh in on.
Oh my god.
It was such an important issue. It was
Yep.
messing up diplomacy for a war that is going on.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't mean an intern child. I mean like an actual child.
Jordan, did your
They
boy
are
talk
actual
about
children.
this?
Who?
Did your boy talk about his favorite? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the man,
You know?
the myth, the legend. Don't worry, he's last here. He's last.
Okay. I didn't want to
okay,
miss
go
that.
ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
I didn't wanna
Anyways.
miss that.
All right. So, but just that, like, I just saw this now. Basically, this to me is. You see this little video thing here, where it's him and Star David and Israel and all that shit, right? That might be the walkway like assessment of this whole scenario, which is like that itself to me is dumb fucking thinking. I think it's dumb assessment, dumb thinking. But I think a lot of people are going to walk away with that, like, oh, he got bought by Israel.
It's like low vibration, like low frequency. To me, it's like kind of the easy thing. Oh yeah, because Netanyahu, is controlling Trump. Blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, yeah, AIPAC, Netanyahu, and then you get rid of all that. Now what? Are you still left with the same husk of bullshit? Like, I don't know.
Like another excuse almost. It feels like another excuse versus like maybe this guy sucks ass. Maybe this guy's terrible. And when it comes to like doing things in the world, maybe he's dog shit at it. Instead, the blame gets passed somewhere else. And when you get rid of that thing, right, and you turn your brains off for another 20, 30 fucking years, like, oh, well, we got rid of that problem over there. We stopped funding Israel, whatever the fuck you did, right? And then the same problems persist behind your back because you fell asleep, or you're like, oh, problem solved, we're done. Hey, Vietnam War over? We're done. Okay, we can chill out. We're good.
I feel like they're gonna blame it on his like mental thing. They keep using the word sundowning.
Yeah.
like dementia sundown. I'm like, oh, you guys are gonna put it all on. You're gonna do the Biden thing.
That's where
kinda.
my favorite content creator might be going. But
Mm.
let's hit play on this. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna love this one. You ready? Here we wait. Let me make sure. I want it to
haven't
lag.
seen him in a while.
Let me reset. I don't want it to lag at all.
Make
Here we go. Oh, this is fucking brilliant. Here we go.
Donald Trump personally called me before he made this statement, thanking me for having his back and saying that I was a good friend. And I said, Mr. President, I will stand with you always, no matter what you do, even if you shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue. He laughed.
Yeah.
And we had a great time, and he's a good man. Donald Trump.
Now,
I'm just so it's just everything about this human right here is like triggering to like every fiber of my being.
Smelling the
He's
deli.
such a liar. Yeah, it is the smelliest deli ever. The deli he lives in is this like there's just rotten mortadella, soprasada's fucked up, like everything is fucked. There's just rats everywhere. Don't go in that deli.
This guy does. He does this on Twitter a lot, where he says like a comment that obviously no one would like it, right? They'd be like, "Oh, this is terrible. This is a terrible take, Timmy." Oh, you guys can't tell I'm joking. Jeez, you can't tell I'm joking. He does. He does like feelers as like
He's
tweets.
being serious with this though.
And this one, I'm like, I have to wonder though. Like, he does it so consistently, and where I'm like, are you trying to like, guys, listen? You didn't realize I was joking. You didn't get that. What's wrong with you? Like, it's a you problem now.
I've seen an episode where he told his audience that what he does on Twitter is often he'll say very ambiguous things or just the complete opposite of what he thinks.
Yeah, he's just like a rage baiter. He's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, he often says the opposite, like on Twitter, and he's just like
Jesse.
Like,
but this is on his show, so he's saying Donald
it's different
Trump
than the show. Yeah, the show is different. It's not.
Well, honestly, I'm not surprised.
Twitter trolling.
I'm not surprised. Tim Pool was the first person to ask a question from the alternative media in the White House. The first person. To me, it's like,
yeah, I know.
Need we say more?
I'm just.
Need we say more? Like, need we prove anything else? Like, I don't know. It's just like it smells like a Fed. I don't make that accusation lightly, and I don't even think he would really deny it.
Oh, I agree.
He's at least a contractor. For them.
They're still a part of the Pentagon press corps.
Yeah.
He's paid.
After 12 years of this claim by Trump that he could shoot anybody on Fifth Avenue and he wouldn't lose a voter, I think you should take it as advice and stay off of Fifth Avenue. I think it's kind of a life-threatening warning you're getting from the administration.
I think that was
Everybody just evacuate Fifth Avenue in New York City.
I think that was him throwing out his own little feel there to see how dumb are my followers? How dumb are they? Watch, I'll say this, and they'll be okay with it. And then they were okay with it. They were okay with it.
Probably running tests.
We are okay with that.
He's probably helping
New York
run
City.
sentiment analysis for them, Jordan. Like straight up. I mean, at a certain point, it's like you are an arm. Like this specific person, this guy specifically, he was the first person from alternative media to ask the question. And the question he asked, just everything about it. I don't know. That's it. Like that's all she wrote. Because
yeah, I did a video. I was like, oh, thank God Timmy asked about Epstein. Finally, a real journalist is in the room asking about. Oh, what did he ask? Why is the rest of the media so mean to Trump? Is that what he was asking? Oh, that was his first question? For real? No, not Timmy. Timmy would never do that. Timmy would ask the hard-hitting questions, obviously.
And it just makes me wonder about anybody who respects him or like even acts like they respect him, like the Dave Smiths. It's like, what are you doing? Are you around normal
in your neighborhoods?
Anybody who respects him.
No, I'm serious. I'm like questioning your cognition, your emotional intelligence. Like I'm just like, are you here?
You want to talk
Are
about?
we in the same reality?
You want to talk about?
Dave Smith is a calculator.
Huh.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
I mean, you want to talk about like property value, right? Like this guy's in your neighborhood, bro. He's in your neighborhood, and this fool is pumping shit out like From Timmy to Alex Jones to any of these fools. They're pumping this shit out, and you have no choice but to be friends with them, essentially. Or at least like in public statements, you have to be nice to them or whatever the fuck. Like, you lost.
That's the problem at the beginning. Yeah, that's like, it's already a problem. Like, that's just, you're already in shit. If you're playing in that already, like, it just.
Yeah, and it can get worse too, right?
Yeah.
The idea of like, oh, well, maybe Dave doesn't know about Timmy, or Dave doesn't know about Candace or Alex Jones.
No. You're in the pigsty. Like, you're like tussling with the pigs.
I'm saying
in the mud.
that's as best as it gets, which means you're an idiot. If you can't see that, Dave, you're a fucking idiot at best. But it probably gets worse to where there are things that he holds back from saying because of relationships and who he needs to be working with and teammating with.
But at a certain point, Jordan, it's like this, like.
What, to me?
To me, it's like, and I don't know. It's like, do you hang around any real people at all? Like, no, like, I'm like, just people who actually are honest, who have critical thinking. I don't know that, like, maybe they're smarter than you. Like, are you?
Probably not.
Are you the smartest person in the room? Because that's scary. I don't know.
Yeah. But all
if
right.
everybody's just kissing your ass all the time, I don't know.
I
would prefer somebody just be honest.
Like, hey, if you're a 1960s like celebrity, you don't know anything about anything, you're just like, hey, I made it. Maybe I'm good looking, or I'm in a famous movie or some shit like that, right? And you have a bunch of yes men around you. You might be like, man, these guys really like me. Awesome. But in 2026, I find that hard for some of these guys to not understand that concept or idea that people around you might be playing you for whatever reason.
Fuck yeah.
For your money, for your attention or access or whatever the fuck.
Yep.
How are they not aware of that? But yeah, that just kills suspension of disbelief. It's like, there's no fucking way you don't realize. Let's just be honest.
No, it's just
the other way,
whenever I hear Dave Smith say like, "Oh yeah, Tim Pool, like that's my friend." It's like, is he your friend, or do you just go on his platform? Like, there's a difference, right? Like, you could say that, like, "Oh yeah, he's a part of the network in which I exist. We're connected to the same node," you know? Like,
shout out to Jimmy Dore.
Technical.
Shout out to Jimmy Dore, man. Oh, Steve Bannon, yeah, friend of the show. We had dinner together.
Friend of the show. Steve Bannon, friend of the show. It's just like,
okay, Jimmy.
Really?
Right, work that hustle, man. Anyways, I thought this would be hilarious, and it is indeed hilarious. Now we move on to the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite content creator, Alex, whatever his middle name is, Jones. In response to Trump's Truth Social thing of shitting on all these guys that he's actually quietly boosting as he craps on them, right? He's boosting them, let's be honest. Let's play. Let's hear what Alex Jones has to say. Is Alex finally done with Trump? Let's find out. Here we go.
2026. Just an hour or so ago, President Trump on Truth Social put out this long post, one of the longest, if not the longest I've ever seen, attacking myself, Tucker Carlson,
oh my God, it's like
Candace
2 minutes of reading. Jesus Christ.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Wait, 1 minute?
You name it. And just demonize the living hell out of us for challenging him, saying he would destroy an entire civilization in one night, never to come back, the definition of genocide. And he's told us, Mark Levin is his brain. Mark Levin that wants nuclear strikes on Iran preemptively.
We need to work harder and win the midterms.
This is madness. And I was there.
Is anyone buying this from Alex?
Supporting him against Ted Cruz.
Of genuine concern and anger.
Nobody else really in Texas was.
I don't get it.
I was there when they had Crossfire Hurricane coming up against him. Was the first to tell him about the illegal spying. I was there when I got sued by the Paul Weiss law firm with their whole fake show trial Sandy Hook garbage, the same law firm suing him. I was there and went through all of it with him. And I was so supportive in the last campaign.
Turn it back on me, damn it.
Was so amazing. And then Elon Musk left and said he's in the Epstein files. And everything started going sideways. Now he's giving glyphosate.
But then Elon was in the Epstein files. That's the crazy part, right? Like, he was actually in it, begging to go party with Epstein. I'm sure Alex covered that one. All right, here we go.
Protection, and the list goes on and on.
Yeah, I think he made sure not to cover that.
It's a true nightmare. But I support the old Donald Trump, not the new Donald Trump. But now his own.
What does that even mean?
What?
He's been saying that that is like this is a reveal of what the old Trump actually is, Alex. That's the idea here, that fans are.
I mean, he might as well just say it's
with.
a clone. He's going to be like, this is a clone. This is the real Trump.
I mean,
like, let's just go there.
Be patient.
Might as well.
Be patient.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Oh,
just be
sorry.
patient. I'm sure he has he has some excuses ready to go in the holster. You know.
You're right. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Unannounced. He didn't know. Came out.
My bad. What was that?
Oh, I just said can't let the Democrats win, right?
That's right.
Doesn't matter.
Gonna put me in jail, damn it. All right, here we go.
Knew Donald Trump, but now his own wife today, unannounced, reportedly he didn't know, came out and said, I was never in a relationship with Epstein. We predicted they were trying to blackmail Trump with fake rumors of that aren't true. But she's just like Bill Gates's wife, Melinda Gates, Melinda French now, coming out and saying, I'm not associated with Bill. Melania said that we need to see the women come forward. Epstein is real. We need congressional hearings. But Trump said a whole bunch last year and this year, Epstein's a hoax. There's nothing there. His own FBI director and deputy director said it's a hoax. He didn't even have accomplices. He wasn't even a human trafficker, even though his girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, was in prison for human trafficking.
Did we see that? I should have put that in there. The Melania saying
wrongly imprisoned, according to Michael Tracy. So I'll put that out there.
Exactly. But the Melania coming out and saying, yeah, we need justice for Epstein victims, and we need to have like congressional hearings about it. And the way that Alex is talking, it all screams like a play to me. It really does. It screams like a play. It doesn't scream
I didn't
genuine.
even see that.
Oh, that's a. Actually, you know what? Let me say.
Interesting.
I think I was gonna save it for the Michael Tracy and Joe Kent video.
Oh,
you know what? Fuck it. I'll put it both.
Did he interview Joe Kent?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh,
Me and Anthony watched yesterday.
Has never appeared in court.
I can't pause it. Okay, there we
go. For Alex Jones' reaction, like, how would you compare the anger that he just demonstrated? Compare that to when Owen Schroeder left.
I know. He's like, God damn it! Look what I did. Now I'm pissed. Look what I did for you.
Oh, he actually cared about.
Yeah, I mean, he gets completely shitted on, and he's still reminiscing about.
It's a
the
win for Alex. Alex just got a bunch of new fans. He did. He had a bunch of new fans that didn't realize that guy was.
The Democrats will probably invite him back into the fold. Oh, he was shitting on you. Well, you know. Bygones are bygones. You made a mistake. Anyway.
I bet a bunch of old fans that were like, yo, Alex he's not being critical of Trump. I'm out of here. I bet a lot of those guys come back to Alex Jones like, yo, Alex, you are the tip of the spear.
He made a whole post about him. Like, yeah.
You got power. Scared of you, Alex. Yeah. Infowars.com. Like, I'm telling you right now. And then this thing was also very, like, this screams like a TV fucking show. It screams it. It does. This lady, like, once again, all the other ancillary from Fox News or whoever the fuck saying, like, hey, this came out of nowhere. No one knew this was going to happen.
Unplanned.
She came out here.
I heard Alex just saying that.
Unplanned, where she has her makeup and hair perfect. You know, she has the cameras ready to go. Like, damn, the first
teleprompter ready.
The first lady can do that. Like, yo, listen, I'm gonna do a thing now. I can just do that because I can. I'm the first fucking lady. Watch this. Get the fuck out of here. It all screams like TV shit. It does. It screams scenes more so than like reality. But do you want to watch? Maybe I should. Do you want to watch it?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Fucking
I haven't seen it. Please.
Here we go.
My name has never appeared in court documents, depositions, statements, or FBI in interviews surrounding the Epstein matter.
I never knew Epstein.
I have never had any knowledge of Epstein abuse of his victims.
You want to know what's funny? Motherfuckers are out here screaming like, get these illegals out of our country. No offense, sir. I wouldn't tell her to leave at all, but she can't speak English as good as some of these fucking immigrants out here, bro. She's like, the Epstein thingy, bad and nothing to do with me. Bye. Like that's
Isn't there a claim? Isn't there a claim out there that that's how Trump met Melania by Epstein connection?
Her name is
yes,
Melania, first of all.
but
And,
she's
like,
clearing the air, you know.
her name's not Elenia.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Where's
Yeah,
that
okay,
claim
you don't
come
care.
from? What?
Michael
I
Wolff,
don't know what you
I
said.
think, right?
It's not a claim. It is a quote unquote fact. She's even said it. Who introduced them is Jeffrey Epstein. He is the one who
Where does that
introduced
come from?
from Jeffrey Epstein, Melania, and Trump.
And
They
plenty
all
of the
say it.
emails where she's actually emailing Ghislaine Maxwell. Say, oh, I love you, such a good person, yeah. Right.
So,
And then
so is she saying those are fake? Is that what she's doing right now?
We'll see.
I don't know. I've never seen this.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I've heard like 2 lines out of it. It's I want to watch it.
Fair enough. Just to add,
'Cause that doesn't match her. That doesn't match her words she just said. That's what I mean.
fair enough, but there's emails there of her saying things, and there's other emails talking about Trump saying he walked out of a room where Melania was in and said, "Dan, that's the best piece of ass I ever had." That's been quoted several times in the emails.
But her words just a half a second back in this video ago was, "I was not in the Epstein files."
She says she wasn't in court documents. She's being specific. Like, she's prepared. It's like,
That's right. Whoever wrote this was very prepared. All right, here we go.
Yeah,
My name has never appeared in court documents, depositions, victim
Today, Todd
statements,
Blanche
or
prepared this.
FBI in interviews surrounding the Epstein matter.
Todd Blanche.
Thank
I have never had any knowledge of
Mm.
Epstein abuse of his victims.
I don't even know
I was
him.
never involved
it sounds like she
in
didn't
any
know.
capacity.
New phone, who
I
it
was
is.
not a participant.
I think we need to
was
watch her
never
documentary
on
now.
Epstein's
I'm in.
plane and never visited his private
I don't know about that.
island.
Please, no.
I have never
Not
been
Art Merit,
legally
okay.
accused or convinced of a crime in connection with Epstein sex trafficking, abuse of minors, and other repulsive behavior. The false smears about
What
me
else?
from mean-spirited and politically motivated individuals
Oh my God.
and entities looking to cause damage to my good name, to gain financially
Good name.
and climb
We don't know you
politically
anything as
must
unless
stop.
except for Trump's. Why
My
is
attorneys and I have fought these unfound and baseless lies with success and will continue to maintain my sound reputation without hesitation.
If you didn't see a picture, do you think she didn't know him?
Several individuals and companies
I need her
have
to
been
admit she's the
legally
most bored woman on
obligated
planet Earth.
to
Admit it.
publicly apologize
That orange oath.
and retract their lies about me, such as Daily Beast, James Carville, and HarperCollins UK.
All of Harper's Collins.
Well,
all of
they're
them.
all boosted too. Look at that.
My goodness.
I didn't think I'd hear that name.
What
Fucking Carville.
what were the retractions? What were the retractions?
I don't know.
Let's hear it.
Go check up on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you go ahead and research that shit. 'Cause
Go to Gateway Pundit and
as
find
far
out.
as I'm gonna go is listening to this.
Here we go.
And retract their lies about me, such as Daily Beast, James Carville, and
James
HarperCollins
Carville.
UK.
He pointed out.
Now is the time for Congress to act. Epstein was not alone. Several prominent male executives resigned from their powerful positions after this matter became widely politicized. Of course,
No
this
jail
doesn't
time?
amount to guilt, but we still must work openly and transparently to uncover the truth. I call on Congress to provide the women who have been victimized by Epstein with a public hearing specifically centered around the
Don't Trump that.
survivors.
Blocking it.
Give these victims
That's
their
the
opportunity
thing,
to
Jesse.
testify.
I'm sorry. That's the thing, Jesse. That is it right there. Where it's like, you know, Trump boisterously like trying to like dismiss this whole topic, right? We're still talking about that fucking loser Epstein. Like, move on. No one
We're
cares
still
about
talking about this guy Epstein. Like what? It's like
Right.
the
We'll
way
release everything.
fucking
We already released everything.
And it's so
We
ridiculous.
released everything.
But
plus,
watch,
plus.
but watch Alex, Jesse. Watch what Alex probably does with us. Where it's like, even Trump's wife is saying this. See, like meanwhile, it's like, so she never heard about this topic, in regards to her husband that she's closest to or whatever the fuck, right? She knows nothing about it. She knows nothing about Trump's statements about it. Like, come on, all looks like a fucking play. A little game being played.
She doesn't
here.
know that he's the one. Like he can literally, he has the power to declassify any of that stuff, right? Like okay, it's not classified. Like all this stuff. Like, so he was really holding us back.
I want to see the whole little political thing just spin out. There's like, okay, Iran was a distraction from Epstein, but now Epstein is a distraction from Iran, and they're gonna have to like mentally move that way based on their own premises they built in the first place. They'd have to actually say that. They would have to say that. Epstein's a play to shut down the talk about Iran because Trump's losing over there. See that? It's like, yeah. All right, here we go. Last 30 seconds or so.
Under oath, in front of Congress, with the power of sworn testimony. Each and every woman should have her day to tell her story in public if she wishes, and then her testimony should be permanently
This
entered
poor hostage. I feel
into
so bad.
the congressional record.
For real though.
Then, and only then, we will have the truth. Thank you.
Just a bottle walk away. Yeah.
Like, I read that she said that she didn't have sex with Jeff
Yo, she
Reed
did
and
so quick.
Maxwell.
What is
Did she say
this?
that?
No questions.
This has to be a play. Has to be a play. Sorry.
Said no questions.
Listen, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know.
I don't know. Might be Revlon. I don't know. But she did with a quickness. She's like, I'm fucking at it. Like, I'm gonna read this. I'm leaving.
Like a fucking hostage.
There is a
actually.
strategy about dumping bad news on Friday, right? Which is just because of the long weekend.
And people forget about it and all that.
Because
stuff.
of the long weekend,
Yeah.
basically, by the time passes, like things will kind of blow over, or it'll be old news type of thing. But by Monday, so it is possible to dump things before something else. Like you might dump like the most serious news right before a war, because it'll be like by the time you get back to it, like, all right, that's just old news. What are you talking about? Like,
I don't. I think this is more of the play than it is.
yeah,
the bad
like
news, if you will.
Like this isn't the actual news, right? Like there's no actual information here. There's no real like release of information or investigation. No arrests. No nothing.
Well,
it's just drama.
It is actual news for like what's good. The minds that are attracted to the political stuff around this stuff. Like, yeah, it is news for them. They're like, oh my god, did you hear what Melania said or Melania? Hear what she said, bro? Hear that? That is a thing. And the idea, the other idea is like, see, look, Trump did like a ceasefire over here, right? So that's no more news. Now it's shout to Adam Green. it's no more news over there.
No more news.
Yeah, but now it's like I guess Epstein is kind of a thing now, like in like Alex's like circles, right? And the people he talks to, or it's like, and he's buying right into it.
Anymore?
He just brought up Melania saying that shit, right? And the way he's talking just to me, just I'm just like, oh my god, is this guy like? Is he selling like the new script to be said to the audience now? Is this? Let's move in this direction now. That's how weird it sounds to me, and with no questions about it. See, look, even Trump's wife is saying this. See.
Just like a pivot that you're supposed to accept without really asking questions. Like, okay, yeah, let's move this way now. Now we go this way.
Oh my god, I forgot where my beer is.
All right, let's apply. Here's more Alex Jones. For Christ's sakes.
director, said it's a hoax. He didn't
fuck
even have
turned the frogs
accomplices. He
gay?
wasn't even a human trafficker, even though his
He did.
girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, is in prison.
No, I
for human
did.
trafficking. So
I
Trump
need
is
like
in free
a good
fall.
like
This is an
Pepe?
absolute
No, not
nightmare.
Pepe.
The Democrats are capitalizing on this, and they absolutely love it. But it's Donald Trump's fault. And so I remember the good Donald Trump. We researched Epstein, never any connections to him. We knew they tried to tie Melania.
Look at
this
him.
10 years ago was a hoax, and these Jane Does.
I got a new job, guys. I'll be working at the airport as a TSA agent.
Okay, listen, we're recording right now.
Howard
Don't spoil your
Lutnick
life
and others. And he
things
did
out
say
there.
last year and this year, it doesn't exist. Stop talking about it. Well, your own wife now says it does exist. It is a big issue. There should be congressional hearings. So Trump's got a big problem, and this is him panicking, trying to go after some of his best real supporters, but now he's got new supporters. All the Never Trumpers, the Lindsey Grahams, Lady Graham with his bubble wand at Disney stalking children, and he's got Mark Levin, the Never Trumper. He's got Ben Shapiro. So that's
Even JD Vance.
That's who
JD
you want
Vance,
to be
Never
MAGA.
Trumper.
That's who you tell us is MAGA. Well, we're not MAGA. We're 1776 worldwide. And we'll continue with our
Isn't that
populism. our
America?
nationalism,
That sounds really lame.
our conservatism that's spreading across the world.
I'm sorry.
The fourth turning. Because Trump
1776
rode in like a
worldwide. That sounds like
surfer on his wave.
globalism.
He didn't create
The
the
fourth
wave.
turning of
God created
conservatism.
the wave that we're all on right now.
He's got no passion in
So
this.
let's go over this ridiculous post he
It's
did
the global
and just agree that the old
1776.
Trump we knew is no longer there. Hopefully he comes back from the dead and rises like the phoenix. There's hopefully still
Wait,
some
was
hope.
that,
Even today
Alex?
on my show before
Wait,
this came
what was
out, I had a Christian
Jesus Christ, my
pastor
mouse. Love that.
on talking about how some hope Trump we knew. So let's go over this ridiculous post he did and just grieve that the old Trump we knew is no longer there. Hopefully he comes back from the dead and rises like a phoenix. There's hopefully still
I
some
hope he
hope.
comes
Even today
back
on
from
my
the
show
dead
before this
and
came out,
rises like a phoenix.
I had a Christian
All right.
pastor on
Easter.
talking about how we should
Trump will
hopefully
come
still
back.
pray for him and hope for the
We
good.
just had Easter.
See him as like a battle axe against the globalists. Our
Catholic
weapon
Easter.
we should take back from the control of Israel and the neocons and get back in line with his
Never
original
used to
mission.
say that, right?
And I
The
pray that's
Israel and the
case.
neocons? You used to never
But as
say
bad
Israel.
as he is, as corrupt as he's gotten, the insider trading, all of it, I'm really
He's
glad
following
he's
the
differentiating,
Yeah.
saying
trend.
you're not with me
He's,
because I'm not with you. I don't want to be at your cool, corrupt
He's a
kid, Howard
follower.
Lutnick, Jeffrey Epstein class table. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
I think
delineating
he's a
that I'm not with
artist,
you, a
honestly.
sinking, burning ship.
Yeah.
And I think this
The
is,
left attacks me and
these are
says, oh, you
directives
admit he was
coming
bad
from
the whole
the White
time. You made a
House,
mistake.
in my
No,
humble
we got a lot of
opinion,
good
bro.
done with
I'm
him.
still there.
I'm proud of the
But
fact I went through hell to
Jones.
support Trump. But I have
I'm still
integrity,
there.
and I will now stand against this new Trump, who by the day becomes more demonic, more twisted, and more sick. So let's go over this crazy Truth Social
And it was
post.
never like that
I
before.
know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have all
Why-
been fighting
why
me
did
for
Owen
years.
Schroeder
Really, you
leave?
just had
Because Alex was stomping on his feet every 5 seconds, basically.
for criticizing Trump.
I mean, if you have brain cells, you might notice that, but if you don't, it's because Alex Jones was stomping on Owen's feet. And Owen's trying to do a show, and Alex just like interrupts and starts ranting about something, right?
Hmm.
But I would think it's more so about Owen saying the wrong things about Trump that you can't say. Should he rehire him now? What does he do? There we go.
Let's go over this crazy Truth Social post. I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have all been fighting me for years. Really, you just had Tucker months ago at the White House saying how great he was.
Yeah, man, I was your biggest
Especially
fan.
by the fact that they think it's wonderful for Iran, the
I
number one
love
state
you.
sponsor of terror, to have a nuclear weapon. I don't support Iran. I don't support the mullahs. The Pentagon on assessment said 92% chance it would fail would be regime change. They closed Strait of Hormuz. You look like a fool, which happened. Because they have one thing in common, low IQs. He thinks you protest too much, Trump. They're stupid people. Yeah, stupid enough to have your enemies all around you like Mark Levin, Never Trumper. They know it. Their families know it, and everyone else knows it.
Are they his enemies?
That's what I'm saying. You hear the defense, right? There is a defense happening here for the Trump character. Like, oh, you're incompetent and you're dumb.
This is the new Trump. It's not the old Trump.
Yeah. And he got brainwashed
And they
by
say it as
Israelis.
like a joke, like a cheeky thing. And it's like, that's not funny. Like,
Yeah.
we're not kids. Are you a fucking idiot?
They are
Like,
selling a narrative.
Like, that's where I'm kind of at. Because it's, oh, the old Trump, the new Trump. Like, let's not fucking, like, mystify this shit.
Alex is 100% selling a narrative. There's no, for me, there's like no doubt about it. I'll leave room.
Yeah.
Okay, 99%, I'm sure, right? For the sake of being fair about it, but still, I'm just like, no fucking way. This guy is selling this shit, bro, and giving excuses essentially. And once you give excuses, you can ask for
as
other
if
things.
he's playing a part.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
If Trump changed, then he was never wrong. Like Alex wasn't wrong. It was just this is a different guy. This is a whole different Trump than who he was advocating for up to like a
Must be
week or
the
two.
dementia, quote unquote.
Well, Tom Brady tore his Achilles. Tom Brady tore an ACL. That's what happened. Our prediction was correct, but our star player got hurt, so thus now my my prediction is void. Null and void.
There's no way you could have seen that.
No way.
Oh man, I bet David Icke is having a time right now. He's like, listen, you guys sold us this guy. We told you about it, and now you're saying like you have the solution. You guys actually are problem reaction solution. You're literally that.
So
God.
for let's say the mask coming off of Trump to kind of everyone.
The mask coming off. I'm already sorry. Go ahead, but yes, continue with your narrative. Sorry.
Let's say the mask coming off to kind of everyone happened about 2 months into his term.
Second term?
So
Is
yeah.
Okay. That's
not
true, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, go ahead.
Which would be about April, right?
I mean, are people that slow? Like, are we dealing with like?
I assume he's doing a hypothetical right now, so I'm just gonna go with it.
Okay, sorry. Okay, my bad.
Which would be like April, right, of last year.
Okay, good.
And Alex Jones has never said anything like what he's saying today. It required Trump mentioning him and calling him an idiot, and his family knows it. For now, Alex Jones to say
No, and Trump mentioned Sandy Hook too. He said that's why he's in billions of dollars in debt for insulting the Sandy Hook families. He brought that up too.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is it took Alex Jones to actually call out Trump when Trump called him an idiot. And that was like the final. That was like the official crossing the line for him versus anything he's done in the last year.
Well, this is just a different person, Like, I mean, you could always have the old Trump back.
The old version would never call Alex Jones an idiot.
Yeah,
the old person
well,
might
it
be
sounds
back.
like Jimmy Dore. Like he won't say
That's the
anything about somebody until they say his name.
That's the distinction. Old Trump would have never said Alex Jones is an idiot, and that's
He would never
thing
say
that matters.
Alex Jones. Period. Phrase or otherwise.
He did an interview with him.
Yeah, and
10 years ago.
Yeah, before he did the fucking primaries.
Was elected the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, before he. Yeah.
He got a lot of internet supporters out of all that. I'm sure he did, right? But after that, like, no, not really. Not really. So, right. And once again, Alex was, I mean, this guy was hemorrhaging followers. He was, because of his dogshit takes of defense the entire time for this Trump second administration, right? Defending every little action this guy was doing, defending it. And people may not realize this, but he's doing the same thing again, in my humble opinion. I think he's playing defense. Like, oh, listen, Trump got, swayed by someone. Trump has dementia. Look at his ankles are swollen. See, look, my grandfather had this problem, and Trump has the same thing, and that's what's happening. Like, he's making excuses for a guy that was blatantly corrupt the entire time. Sorry, his actions were blatantly corrupt the entire time.
But he never called him an idiot before.
Okay.
If that's good enough for someone's mind, go ahead, but I'll give you the fair warning. And don't pretend like no one told you so. Do not pretend that. That's all I asked for. Don't pretend like no one told you.
I think that is the only distinction. Trump never called me an idiot before, therefore he was good. today.
So it's personal.
No. You view it.
Is that what
I'm
you're
sorry. I think you're wrong viewing what Alex is doing as genuine. Oh my God, you mentioned me. Go fuck yourself, Trump. That's not how I see it at all. This is a win-win. Alex gets to gain some credibility back by questioning, let's be real, one of the most blatantly corrupt politicians we've ever seen, right? Blatantly. Right? And
who's corrupt?
Trump as a politician.
Nigga, if you think he's more corrupt, he's not even a fucking politician, nigga. He ran for presidency and fucking won. He doesn't even have a political fucking career.
Okay,
He ran
once again,
for fucking presidency because fucking people got tired of fucking pedo Biden and fucking Hillary fucking Clinton over there and fucking won, then lost. And then people fucking came to the conclusion, yeah, a fucking senile pedophile and a fucking nigger that they don't fucking like. That's obviously not on fucking their side.
okay, but I'm saying, like, for the public's concern, it's probably the most blatantly corrupt politician they've seen in their lifetime. Because, yeah,
Nigga,
Hillary was that.
The Clintons?
Huh?
Did you miss the Clintons?
I was just about to mention the Clintons. But Hillary, at the time, I think she was the most blatantly corrupt politician for, like, the public's concern.
She still is.
But she didn't win, though. This guy won. He got into office, and he did what he's doing what he's doing. Where it's like, okay, now it's like extra overtly blatant that this guy is corrupt in some form or fashion, right? And that's where, listen, that guy criticizing you makes you a winner. If Trump put out like a Truth Social saying like, yo, fuck this YellBro Road guy, fuck that guy, he's terrible. I win. I win from that on a PR level. I win from that.
Yeah, it's a boost.
Those accounts. Does he even actually do that? Because I heard a while back they stopped him.
No, he's got a team. Of course, they all have teams for that. That's not the point, though. He still has to approve of what messages go up there. So at the end of the day, it's still going to be him.
In a way, him. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's the last. He's the where the buck stops. So because that's not even the point. It's not necessarily that I think or that anybody thinks that like he's actually the worst politician ever, because there were like presidents who had slaves and shit. Like that would like it would be crazy to say that. And not that like one's worse than the other, but it's like I'm talking about in the contemporary times, and how people see it. They're like, oh my God, this is the most blatant we've ever seen it, when really they've been doing all the same shit. It's just he's more boisterous about it.
The audience. But that's what they're saying. I think.
George fucking Bush. Like,
yeah, horrendous.
Yeah, I know.
Horrendous. I agree. But
like,
I think the public will view. Yeah, I think the public will view Trump as more corrupt than these other guys. That's wrong, but that's the perception, I think.
Corrupt Bush and fucking Dick Cheney was when it came to fucking government contracts. They made the movie War Dogs because of those motherfuckers.
There's actually quite a bit.
I'm not making that argument. I'm just saying that in terms of how most people probably see it, they probably see Trump as like, oh my God, no, he's the worst.
I think it's a win-win.
Because number one, because people have really short memories, which is why they elected him again, because they didn't realize how bad he was in his first fucking term. So clearly, it's like it's like their memories are very short term. So it's like I don't know what you're expecting for them to like.
They had enough of the pedophile and the fucking cunt.
Okay, I mean you can keep saying that,
and letting
but
mass fucking immigrants run into your freaking country there. That's why they voted.
Are you saying Joe
That's
Biden?
That's a debatable thing, but sure, yeah, we can go with those talking points if that's what you want to talk about. What's the problem with mass migration? What's your problem with it?
I don't have a fucking problem with it. I don't fucking care. It ain't my country, dog. I'm in Canada. I'm saying that's what the people were complaining about in the U.S. And he talk about fucking, yo, he gonna stop that. So the people were like, yeah, if he gonna stop that.
Perception-wise, it went a little bit further than that, though. It wasn't just, it became like a fandom, a hysteria for this guy, or like a mass hypnosis thing happening, in my opinion, for this Trump guy, right? I mean, constant arguments of like, oh my God, he didn't start any new wars. I mean, like on repeat. I'm like, what does that even fucking mean? First off, and like, how does that apply to like reality? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
And once again, I think this situation here is a win-win for Alex Jones, and these other people.
Yeah, and it wouldn't even be that different with Kamala anyway, because she did say that the biggest foreign policy threat, in her opinion, was Iran. So when she was asked point blank, right, when she was doing her interviews, and she was talking about foreign policy, that was like, she was like, oh yeah, like that's the number one. That is the number one concern for her in terms of foreign policy. So it's like,
well, look,
it's like the previous president created the whole situation to where like Trump was the winner again, right? Like it's really based on not like what he did the first time. It's based on like, okay, who did we have last? Okay, it's that bad. Okay, now it's gonna be Trump.
Yeah.
But think about media people that were already like off rip. I mean, like term one of Trump saying like, "Yo, this guy's full of shit. Look at this action. See, full of shit. See, I told you, full of shit." Right? There's plenty of people that were doing that for sure. And now in this idea of like a new media, if you will, now it's like Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones as like now the leadership of the resistance against this terrible
media
guy called Trump, right?
Yeah, because I think they also work together. I don't know. There's just something weird. I do think that Tucker and Candace are definitely working together. That's just my hypothesis. Like, I can't prove that, but it's just something that I'm seeing. But and to just like boost them that way, because that is a boost. Like for him to mention them like that on Truth Social, like that is a big boost.
Like, you wouldn't even mention Alex. You wouldn't mention that guy again. The other guys, okay, they have giant platforms. Alex has a big platform too, but it's like the things he talks about, his area of what he talks
like
about,
an act.
or like
it smells like an act.
You just like leave him alone, and that's go away enough for Alex Jones. But like once again, when I see Tucker, Megan, Candace, and Alex, I'm like full of shit, full of shit, full of shit, and full of shit. That's what I fucking see. But now, guess what? These guys are now set up as like the resistance media to respond to the terrible Trump, bad guy villain, right? Or the
and that
controlled
goes
by
into
Israel guy, right?
The Bassem Youssef thing that you were just showing that ties into that video because of what he was saying to Mehdi Hassan, where he's like, "Oh no, we can use their platforms to push our agenda or something." Like, and how like, oh, so what if they said bad things? Like, so has Piers Morgan. Like, we can still, we can be strategic about how we use their platforms to talk about the things we care about. It's like, okay.
This feels like such a script, like today's episode, because any topic you give Alex any topic, he's going to be more passionate than he is today. Like whether it's Democrats or whatever happens, he's always like yelling and doing like he's waving his arms around, he's pointing really hard at the paper. He's doing all these, this big show, and this time he's personally attacked. His words are saying, like this is it, like. But he has none of his normal passion for what he's saying. He's just kind of going through the motions. Like this is odd to me. Like it feels like a script that he just doesn't.
It's like
feel like doing.
It's like someone has a case of the Mondays, huh? That's what it sounds like. It's Alex Jones standing over a fucking copy machine. Like fuck, it's Monday. Fuck, can't wait till Friday. I'm just gonna go through the motions, get this over with, right? It's my job. I'm gonna do this shit. Fuck it.
Yeah,
if you're gonna go down the road of this is a script, why is it a script? And it makes me think of midterms, and it makes me think of the next president. Does he need to start separating himself? Did the system need him to start separating? So
yes, because they need to get ready for the next phase.
Like the new hero. He needs to be able to fucking jump on or against the new hero.
Well, what was Alex's answer initially when it came to Trump? Like, oh, Trump's losing his mind, right? What did he say? He said we need to fight back against them by voting Republican in the midterms. That was his answer to all of that. It's like, aren't
Well, he
these
said
guys like in full
primarying
support
the
of Trump?
neocons and then fighting against the Democrats.
Yeah.
Well,
Because they're 10 times
he
worse.
may be, but the normality for news, I guess Alex doesn't exactly fit this time because he's scared about the Sandy Hook lawsuit. But the normality for the opposing regime news is you pick up more audience during the time that your party's out.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I mean, Cal is winning right now for when it comes to public support, because look how bad Trump is. Right? There's plenty of people like in that lane that are winning right now because of that. And guess what? When the Democrats take over and have the majority in the Congress or in the House or whatever the fuck, right? And they win the presidency, theoretically. Guess what? Alex Jones will be.
The other side will blow back up.
Alex Jones will be as popular as ever. Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens. Listen, we don't like Trump, right? Because we spoke against him. You guys heard that, right? Anyway, here's a link to that video where I talked against Trump. See that? Anyways, but Trump is bad, but these guys aren't better. Let's go at them. Watch this. Whoever's in office, Gavin Newsom, hypothetically, right? Gavin Newsom's running for president. Let's say he wins, right? Boom. They have content for a 4-year time period where they're the winners of history. And guess what? This thing right here that Trump's doing, because of the dog shit things that Trump is doing, they're making these guys the winners of history, essentially. These guys are the fucking resistance. And they'll boost up and bolster another fucking Republican candidate that's full of shit themselves. Right? And say, listen, guys, come over here. Follow me. Go this way. Support this person. Democrats are 10 times worse. Trust me. Right? Then they'll do the same fucking thing again. We're like, oh, listen, maybe we got that wrong over there, but or sorry, they won't even say they got it wrong.
I wish I had the time to kind of go through it. Like Alex Jones real early stuff whenever Bush Jr. Had his first year in, to see if it kind of matches him coat writing him for that first year or whatever.
I agree. I wish I was there in the first years, for sure.
I mean,
I was there in the later years.
You could, yeah. I mean, you could probably find the recordings to see if he did this, and if it fell off after a year and a half.
No.
Never did.
Based on my guess, based on seeing his documentaries at the tail end of George Jr.'s years. There's no way he was into George W. Bush when he first got elected. I doubt that. I very much doubt that.
Because of what he predicted 9/11, remember that? So it does kind of throw that.
There's other people,
out.
but yeah, I hear that narrative, but yeah, it's more of he couldn't support George W. Bush. I don't think that was actually a thing he could actually do at that time period. And he talked about
no, he was probably more of a Pat Buchanan guy.
Yeah. Then he'd be like, hey guys, I warned you about Obama. I told you. Right? He got to do that. I saw those documentaries. And then Trump came along and he, as you say, 180'd, right? From
is the resistance theory
he's going exactly the same way that he was always going to go.
I mean,
does it work like the Bernie stuff with the party goes one way, Democratic Party goes one way. Bernie kind of focused on a different crowd, right? And the kind of a resistance to the party for people more towards the left. And then, well, okay, once that's wrapped up, you just unified them. You just kept, reeled them into the party, right? Where, would Alex Jones be a part of a resistance there, where he's all right, well, some people are going to be upset with Trump and kind of break off, but we still need to go and work on the Republican Party and just try to win there.
It seems like it comes back to normalizing the old dinosaur style politics that people were used to in the first place. It really seems even like Bernie, where it's people are yo, listen, okay, the population is not ready for a Bernie Sanders. So you know what? We have to like keep supporting these type of Democrats to lead to a Bernie Sanders one day. That has not become the thing. As more radical as Kyle Quincy's like aesthetics look, from bleaching his hair to piercings to vaping to suits, right? The more extreme as like his look goes, he's actually asking for more normalized, simpleton, fucking Al Gore fucking politicians. Let's go Al Gore politics. Go there, because one day it'll lead to, AOC or someone like her being president one day. That's like kind of what he's saying there as like an actual doctrine to follow. But it pulls you back to normalized, once again, Barack Obama versus John McCain politics. Where it's like, man, these guys both suck. One is more articulate, I guess, in words, but in reality, it's like what you get on paper, what you get like in policy, it looks the same, or like very close to each other, at least. And that's what we were talking about that earlier with the Trump phenomenon, where at first he's screaming WikiLeaks and 9/11 and this or that, right? And then once he gets in office, he's like, well, jobs, the economy. Jobs, economy.
Did you watch yesterday's Alex Jones thing with Marjorie Taylor Greene, where she called upon she said on the show, we need to burn the GOP down to the ground this election. That was yesterday, so maybe that inspired Trump part to come out and do this thing today.
Okay, but like that idea is just going to lead to like, hey, now we get to see how bad the Democrats are. We're going to see how bad they suck, and thus it'll just bolster up the opposite party again, right? Just like Trump is right now is like, oh my God, we need a Democrat in there because Trump has gone insane. He's gone insane.
Well, I'm just trying to.
Right?
I'm thinking about the timing of him doing this the day after she does that on Alex Jones' channel. Maybe that's why he got funded into this thought.
Maybe that's the case. But it's just for me on a skin in the game look at the scenario. It's like, oh my God, all you're gonna do is bolster another shitty team. Like you're gonna bolster them essentially. That's gonna lead to bringing your other team back again. It's like whoever's in office is the bad guy because when they get in the office, they do bad shit. That makes them the bad guy on repeat.
Obvious. That's the options. Like there's no chance for a third party. You don't vote, that you leave it up to somebody else to vote. And there's your two options for them to vote.
Well, you can intellectualize it like that if you want to, but I'm saying, like, hey, clearly not working, guys. Clearly, when it comes to like the things you want to happen in the world, it's not happening. So life begs you to change course. Let's do something else. Try something else, maybe.
Describe the change.
You don't want to hear it. I mean, my thing, I've said it 10 million times here. But that's not what people are probably going to do, right? They're probably not going to go for, hey, we need to, like, learn who we are and be ourselves, and thus we can just be, like, non-compliant with bullshit actions, right? I don't have to harm anyone to be non-compliant. I don't have to, like, hurt anyone to do that, right? Like, on purpose hurt anyone. But you watch... the political mindsets will be like, okay, we need to like lead a revolution right now. We need to do that, and they'll end up just playing out the same thing that people complain about Trump or Biden for, in my humble opinion, because they didn't work on the other things.
What does the revolution entail?
I don't know. I don't know. Depends on who you ask, man.
Yeah. Well, I just mean like the doers.
Well, they want things to change, right? Is my assumption of things. And by change, they mean like they want either different politicians or the system itself gets thrown in the trash can and they restart somehow. That's probably more fanciful, more fantastical of an idea, but I get why someone might go in a direction that way. I get that. It's just...
No, I agree with all that. Like in terms of there's a lot of bullshit and it needs to be exposed, and kind of like sick and tired of the pathological people making a lot of the decisions. But at the same time, there does need to be kind of an acknowledgement and accountability of like the personal, the internal, and the what am I doing? And making sure that that's like also dealt with at the same time. Like you can do both.
I just don't think there's, at this point in time, when it comes to the population, I don't think they're even keen to that idea. Like they're not even looking at their own pathologies, possible pathologies in regards to how they behave. They're not looking at that. They're looking at, look, the bad guy on TV right there. There's the bad guy right there. They're looking at that instead of themselves at all. And thus, they are doomed to repeat them. They're doomed to repeat what we're already seeing now. It is what it is. Maybe for the first couple of years, it'll look nice. Like, oh, this guy doesn't say bad words out loud. He's more articulate. He's more like this or that, or he or she, right? But in reality, it's a fucking ticking time bomb in the back of their minds, ready to go off, whether it's them themselves or their replacements, right? Oh, listen, Johnny's old now. He can't be running for, office anymore. Here comes Bobby to replace him, and Bobby's got a bunch of fucking baggage, psychological baggage with him, and thus it could be played off of, or used, or abused, or, taking your pain out on other people type of thing. And that's what we see. That's running rampant right now. And motherfuckers are so hardcore unaware of that. Absolutely unaware of that. They just see, oh, he's a bad guy. He said the wrong words out loud. He's a bad guy. Or he's a good guy. He said the right words out loud. And it's like, if we're still playing fucking peekaboo in 50 years from now, expect the same fucking results. It is what it is. Revolution or not. Expect
It's
that.
kind of happened all of history.
Well, they want to
Exactly.
be these. I don't know. It seems like it's a lot of times people are afraid of confrontation, but they want to have revolution. Like they don't want to confront people in like a genuine way unless they have a bunch of people backing them, right? Like they can't do it on their own. Yet, like they want to quote unquote buck the system. It's just, I find that interesting as well.
What tends to not happen after revolutions? It getting better.
Well, in their mindsets, they have to make things worse for things to get better later on. But then you realize the better is like compared to what? Massacres or chaos, whatever the fuck the idea is, right? Oh, better compared to that? Okay, fine. Guess what? A fucking snail beat us there. An ant beat us there. They already won. We're trying to catch up to fucking ants and snails. Right?
Shout out to Allie the snail.
That's right. Goddamn snail. But, I mean, to your point, Dubster, like historically, like take some ancient Egyptian fucking leader, some pharaoh, right? And then look at today. It's like, it's like, where's the evolution? It was Steven Pinker. Where's the evolution? Where did it happen at? I didn't see it. I missed it. Sure, we're using English language instead of hieroglyphs, or whatever the fuck they're doing, right? Instead of servants, it's Secret Service, right?
Well, they're reverting back anyway because now they're using memes, which are basically like hieroglyphs. So they are kind of reverse engineering back, like condensing all of the meaning into small packed things like hieroglyphs. So,
well, the poor guy living in a poor neighborhood in fucking Egypt in fucking whatever the fuck BC, right? How is he in a different spot? Like, man, I wish I could like say something and change the world. Right? Versus some guy in Ohio somewhere in a poor neighborhood looking at the whatever the politicians, the presidency, whatever the fuck, and say like, man, I wish I could say some words that would change the world. What is the fucking difference there? I don't fucking see it.
The person listening to C-SPAN on the way to work, yeah. trying to call in on the independent line. Shout out.
Actually, funny enough,
yeah.
I bet there were motherfuckers back then that were like, yo, we should do this, we should do that. I have ideas. We should try this thing to make the world like to make things better for everyone, right? And they, guess what? They got lost in history probably. They were never heard of. No one knows their fucking names. They're just randoms, essentially. And the same thing is happening right now. There are motherfuckers with better ideas than the people that are in office right now. That can get no leeway, no matter what they fucking do. They get no leeway, and they will not be known by history. It is what it is. No one will know their fucking names. No one will even know their ideas. Really, they'll hear ideas, but it won't be about them. It'll be like the idea itself. Shout out the game of like Telephone, right? Where it's like maybe someone with a loud mouth like takes that idea and transforms it into something possibly malignant, right? Or not the greatest version of what the guy was thinking in the first place, or the girl was thinking in the first place. It's twisted because it passed through too many ears, in a way.
Yeah, too many for lenses and perceptions.
And thus, shot the prop. If you don't deal with that human problem, guess what? You are doomed to repeat this shit over and over and over again. On repeat. It may feel good, like, oh my God, we stopped this from happening. Right? But that thing that replaces that thing that you were against, is that okay? Is that clean? Is that sanitized for you? Well, Dan, it's another problem we have to deal with. Another problem, a new problem that you helped bring about in the first place. Because you weren't watching your steps, you weren't watching the people around you, you're just fucking... Free fucking Palestine, that's all, man. Free Palestine. It worked materially, like, on the material level, it worked. See, look. Meanwhile, then they get sold out to something else on the side. That looks better. It looks better, right, on paper. Less people are dying, man. Are they? He didn't say that. He said the opposite, actually. Which was not an argument. I bet he viewed that argument as me saying, like, well, things are better now. Things are good now. They're better in Gaza. That was not my argument. I can see someone thinking that I was saying that. But it is what it is. It's whatever. Did we get back to this, I guess? Back to Alex Jones. Fuck my life. No more life lessons, all right? Let's get back to Alex Jones in a second. Hold on.
Whatever you do, vote elephant, not donkey.
Okay.
Here
we go.
It is better for your life to vote elephant, not donkey.
Word up. All right, here we go.
He then quotes a fake CNN poll that 100% of Trump supporters support the war. Look at their past. Look at their record. They don't have what it takes. You know, when I read this, the crew had a consensus. I talked to them separately. I think Mark Levin and Todd Blanche, the Democrat Party lawyer, wrote this.
He's a Democrat, and they did it.
Look at their past.
It was
Look at
them.
their record. They don't have what it takes.
It was
them.
them.
Did. They've all been thrown off television.
All that's missing is little bastard.
Boomer thinks it's big. Tucker's 10 times bigger. So are we. They've all been thrown off television, lost their shows. Yeah, Tucker with the highest ratings at the time it was, and aren't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them. That's why you're writing about us. They're nut jobs, troublemakers,
These are clearly the most
and will
important things
say
he's saying here.
anything necessary for some free and cheap publicity.
Just get your highlighter out.
They think they can get some clicks because they have third-rate podcast, but nobody's talking about them, and their views are the opposite of MAGA. So you have a 70-year-old man living in the 19th
It's like
century.
he's saying like, oh, their views are trash, they're horrible, as he's like boosting them in their
Basically.
views. And like, because Candace is gonna make a whole fucking video about it. It's gonna be like, oh my God, I've been attacked.
Wait, a new Candace
Catholic
series?
woman is attacked.
I can't wait. Yeah. A new Candace series. Oh man.
Catholics under attack. First Carrie gets fired from the religious council, and now Candace is under attack. I mean, yeah.
And someone's plenty of people are gonna fall for that shit. They're gonna fucking fall in line with this. You watch.
Okay. So then let's think about it from that aspect. Let's say Alex Jones is kind of on over the target. Mark Levin and Todd Blanche wrote this. Let me ask this. Why would Todd Blanche have a problem with Alex Jones?
Because he's a Democrat lawyer. He just said that.
Yeah, he's a Democrat.
But He's Trump's lawyer. So, what specifically about Todd Blanche is against Alex Jones?
Listen, Trump has
He's represented
dementia.
Democrats before.
Yeah. Trump has dementia, and his advisors are guiding him in the wrong direction. So we need the old Trump back, and the only way to get that is to vote for Republicans in the midterm. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and they're taking advantage of him while he's sundowning. So.
Listen, like what you're asking there, Dubster. I think you're like kind of a little bit facetious about it, right?
No, I'm
or like
saying
rhetorical
like,
or whatever.
Like, operate from the possibility that Alex Jones is finally telling the truth. All right, I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but whatever. And Mark Levin and Todd Blanche are just out and against Alex Jones. It makes sense with like Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson, but until yesterday, Alex Jones was on Team Mark Levin, basically.
I'm going with Seb's thing, where it's
Sort
like
of.
it's a fire sale. It's you know, on the money level, right? You're doing all these things that are like, hey, my friend, go invest in this because it'll make you money tomorrow. Trust me, right? Like a fire sale like that, but also like PR fire sale, where it's like, let me make sure my little what are we gonna call them, surrogates, whatever. Make sure these guys are okay by boosting them, by bringing their names up.
Yeah, you can't get away from that idea, can you?
They literally
it's
do it in the
100%
rap
a
game,
script.
wasn't it? Cameron or whoever, I forget which artist it was. They're like, yeah, like
I mean,
you released a diss track to like boost the
You can't see
person.
this as a real fallout. Like, you can't think of it like that in any sense.
That's hard for me. It's hard for me to say it at this point. If further information helps me out there and moves me in that direction, I'll go there. But as of right now,
Intuitively, yeah, I'm like, these people are they're playing a con. They're playing a game. They're playing a game. That's what it feels like.
I mean, from the Melania coming out to, yo, I don't like Epstein. He's a bad guy. From that to this little tweet thing to other events that happened. Insider reports of J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio having questions about going to war with Iran, right? To where like kind of boosts their fucking profile too. Like little events like that, I'm sorry, man. I can't help but not. I can't not see it. How about that? for right now, at least. For right now, at least. I'm not 100% saying like, yo, it is this thing. It is some sort of weird game or play, but my mind can't help but look at that idea and be like, damn, that the way things are moving right, the way these guys are moving around, bro. It for me kind of looks like that, man. It looks like bullshittery, man, and profile boosting.
I guess really my question, really the heart of it is, I don't know enough about Todd Blanche to really
It's
know.
not even about Todd Blanche though. Like he's part of it, but it's not really about whether or not
Well,
he.
in this, it's 50% Todd Blanche and 50% Mark Levin, according to Jones.
That's what he's saying, but that's not what he means.
And what I'm saying is, I don't know enough about Todd Blanche to know one way or the other.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, okay, that's like a one minute detail, but yes, fair enough.
No, I know plenty enough to know about Mark Levin, but just not Todd Blanche.
You can listen to his interview with what's her name,
Glenn.
Yeah. I did.
Ghislaine.
Yeah, we went through that a decent amount.
Yeah,
I didn't go through the whole thing of it, but
I'm thinking the internet. Obviously, Mark Levin is a bad guy in the internet's mind, right? But I think so is Todd Blanche, I believe, because of Epstein stuff and him making say like, "Hey, I'm not going to like prosecute this because it's not a crime to be friends with Jeffrey Epstein." Right? That was Todd Blanche's statements. It's not a crime to be friends with him, and thus he's kind of like poo-pooing the whole idea of investigation, all that stuff. Like it, like to be against those guys puts you on, and once again, not in my idea, but in the population or the internet population's idea of being on the right side of history is to be against Mark Levin and Todd Blanche and Donald Trump. You're on the right side of history when you do that, as far as I see right now when it comes to the internet. So bringing up Todd Blanche is, yeah, that works too. That works too. You fire Pam Bondi, you replace her with Todd Blanche, right? The Democrat lawyer Todd Blanche, who also poo-pooed
and that's also
the
just
Epstein
another
stuff.
way. That's also another way to kind of take responsibility away from Trump too, in a way where you kind of preserve, like, oh well, yeah, well look, he's surrounded by Todd Blanche, Mark Levin,
Exactly.
and it's like
Got the joke out.
Yeah, it's like another, like it just adds like more layers of protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, like rhetorically for Trump.
And I expect that to play out, honestly. I really do. And in fact, I expect Alex to actually go that direction within this fucking little video he's doing.
Probably.
So where it's like, oh, Trump got brainwashed, Trump got played, Trump got, guided.
Hashtag Todd Blanche. Like, whatever. Just that sneaky micro penis, whatever. I don't even know if he's calling him that. I guess it's Megyn Kelly, but yeah. Just very disturbing.
And the very thing that Trump wants is the thing that Alex will say to defeat Trump. Vote for fucking Republicans. Just vote for them. Just vote for them. Every midterm or general election, vote for Republicans in order to fight Trump. Meanwhile, Trump's saying like, yeah, vote for Republicans to help Trump. Right?
Not fight Trump. He's just he's got the wrong advisors. That's all.
And what you do is you give him more advisors.
He's not boosting Nikki.
Poor Nikki. All right.
Left out again.
All right, here we go. So plenty of people are liable to fall for this shit, but in my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, this is a play, and plenty of people will not actually forget about falling for it. The idea is will you criticize it? Will you be critical in the first place? That's what I'm asking. I think that's going to be in low numbers, essentially, in my opinion.
I think Nick will say that Trump is boosting them by hating on them. I feel like he'll do a meta.
Well, what do I do, Sebs, when it feels like a vested interest from this fucking sippy cup Nick guy?
I know.
What do I do with that? Is that genuine, or is it
No, I don't think it's genuine,
himself?
but I think he knows that people might see it that way because it's kind of this is weird.
I mean, he's already boys with Alex Jones, so I guess he has an N here. He has an N.
Or he can just shit on Trump, but I don't know.
All right, let's hear more from the studious Alex Jones. Here we go.
He's like the 1920s saying, oh, that Henry Ford, he doesn't know anything about it. These cars are going nowhere. Or Krugman at the New York Times, saying, oh, the internet will be like a fax machine, nothing. I mean, this is so boomer. Or I would have won the presidential election in a landslide.
Well,
again, because they have third-rate podcasts, but nobody's talking about them, and their views are the opposite of MAGA, or I wouldn't have won the presidential election in a landslide. All the studies show it was the podcasting bros made you win.
No, Alex, you're not supposed to say that, bro. You can't take responsibility for getting them there in the first place. You can't do that, Alex. You gotta leave that out. Okay? Let others say it, then ignore it when they say it. Okay? You can't be saying it yourself. If it wasn't for us, he would be elected in the first place. You can't say that. That's a bad PR move, Alex. There we go.
About them, and their views are the opposite of MAGA, or I wouldn't have won the presidential election in a landslide. All the studies show it was the podcasting bros made you win. MAGA agrees with me. Oh, you're fake CNN poll. And just gave CNN 100% approval rating of Trump. Oh, yeah, 100% of Trump supporters support the war. All the other polls say 85% are against it. Not hand-flailing fools like Tucker Carlson, who couldn't even finish college. He was a broken man when he got fired from Fox.
ChatGPT wrote this,
and he's never been the same. Perhaps he should see a good psychiatrist. Or
Some
Megan
kid on
Kelly,
ChatGPT
who's
wrote
nastily asked me
Sorry, copy and pasted this.
that now famous only Rosie O'Donnell question, or crazy Candace Owens, who accuses the highly respected First Lady of France of being a man when she is not, and when hopefully wins lots of money in the ongoing lawsuit. Actually, to me, the First Lady of France is far more beautiful than Candace. In fact, it's not even close. Or bankrupt Alex Jones, who says some of the dumbest things and lost his fortune, as he should have, for his horrendous attacks on the families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims. Todd Blanche wrote this for sure. Ridiculously claiming it was a hoax. These so-called pundits are losers. Hey, Trump, the Paul Weiss law firm, the main one that sued you and came after you, is the one that had the show trials and claimed I did these things I didn't do to end the First Amendment. It was to take me out because I was supporting you. So I'm still on air, bigger than ever. All the stuff's being overturned. It came out the CIA and FBI, declassified, ran those operations against me in show trials with HBO. And here you are quoting the Paul Weiss law firm that ran the main lawsuits against you that Todd Blanche is protecting. But you don't even know that. These so-called pundits are losers, and they always will be. Now, fake news dumb. CNN. He just quoted CNN saying he has a 100% approval rating. The failing New York Times and all these other radical left news organizations are hailing them and giving them positive press for the first time in their lives. Trump, CNN has like 70,000 viewers an hour. I have that on individual radio stations, 400 plus of them. I have tens of millions of viewers, listeners today. I don't care.
He's checking pockets
CNN
right now.
Has jumped on board and has amplified what we're saying. They do that because they know we have credibility with the general public because they're against you. I was not against you until you became
He's
a tool
talking
of
like
Israel
Trump is like
and
fooled by
started promoting
something
nuclear
or
war and total insanity. So you quote CNN saying you have 100% approval rating for the war, then you say they're totally discredited. Again, that's incongruent in your own post. This is idiocy. The failing New York Times and all the other radical left news organizations are hailing them and giving them positive press for the first time in their lives. They're not MAGA, they're losers. See, this shows how Trump wants positive press for the corporate media. I don't. They're not MAGA, they're losers trying to latch on to MAGA. As president, I couldn't get them on my side anytime I want to, but when they call, I don't return their calls because I'm too busy on the world and country affairs. I've not been calling you. I don't want to meet with you.
I mean,
from about like 8 months ago to the White House, I didn't go.
This is a
After a
diss
few
track.
times they go nasty, just like Marjorie Taylor Brown, but I no longer care about that stuff. I only care about doing right for our country. Mine is about winning and strength, and it's not allowed.
Did he just call Marjorie Taylor Greene Marjorie Taylor Brown?
You didn't know? That's an old thing, Dubsy. It's Marjorie Trader Brown. The green turned to brown. The green turned to brown because she's rotting. Yeah. All right, here we go.
What? I don't even know what the... What'd you say? Say it normal?
From green to brown, as in like you're rotting or you went bad, all right? Or you smell bad. You went to brown because there's a stench coming over there. Yada, yada, yada. Here we go.
From about like 8 months ago to the White House, I didn't go. After a few times they go nasty, just like Marjorie Taylor Brown.
Wanted me at the White House, but I said no.
But I no longer care about that stuff. I only care about doing right for our country. MAGA is about winning and strength, and it's not allowing Iran to have nuclear weapons. MAGA is about making America great again, and these people have no idea how to do that. But I do, because the United States is now the hottest country anywhere in the world. President Donald John Trump.
He says
down to the left, America was sold out. You were doing a good job on that. Now your recovery is in great danger with this Strait of Hormuz closure, which you said you didn't care about, but you're like, open the fucking strait. And now you're a laughing stock with what you've done.
No, you're not doing that. Nope, Alex, you're not doing that. You're not doing this. Okay, this is a pet peeve here. Open the fucking strait, right? He bleeped out fucking. But don't you show like Charlie Kirk's neck bleeding out on repeat whenever you talk about him?
Hey, it's not a curse word. I want a curse word.
Oh, come on. I'm just saying. Pet peeve. Here we go.
Your recovery is in great danger with this Strait of Hormuz closure, which you said you didn't
Your
care
great
about.
recovery,
Like, open the fucking
it
strait.
would work if you didn't.
And now you're a laughing stock with what you've done, with Iran literally outflanking you and manipulating you. So Trump doesn't want to fight the Democrats.
He would have never said that.
He wants to attack his most loyal.
If Trump didn't attack him, he wouldn't have said Iran outflanked him. He would have never said that. He would have never said that.
I think he would have said that, Anthony. I disagree. I think he
sure.
would have. The point is for Alex, like, I think Trump's like, all right, listen, this is my last term. I'm done after this. I'll boost up my little surrogates while I can. I'll boost them up by shitting on them because I'm the bad guy right now. I know I'm the bad guy. I'm well aware that, you know, this does not have like popular support, but it makes Alex look good, or Megyn Kelly look good, or
so
Tucker look good, or Candace.
Okay,
look good.
so it's part of cutting the promo. Okay.
Personal opinion, that's where I'm at, man. I'm waiting for evidence to the contrary, but right now I'm thinking it's boosting a full shit artist called Alex Jones. It's boosting him by talking.
Fair enough.
It's what CNN did for Trump. All right, like, oh, we're CNN, we're giving you dog shit reporting and bullshit and lies and all that stuff, right? And if we mention your name in a negative light, that's actually a positive light because we're the bad guys right now. We'll make you look good by being the bad guys shitting on the good guy. And I get a whiff of that, man. I really do. It is what it is. That's the smell I get from all of this. And yeah, for Alex's brand, there's no way around it. You had to criticize Trump. He made all the excuses in the world for it, right? When he was criticizing him. He's doing it again. I think he is. I think he's doing it again. Trump has dementia. Trump has, bad guys talking to him. Bad guys influencing him. It's Israel. They're doing it. Like, on and so forth. That's what I say here. It's unfortunate, but it seems to be the case for me. At least. But, all right. Here we go.
Flanking you and manipulating you.
Wait, what was that?
Outflanking you and manipulating you.
Oh, Iran. Manipulating him. Got it.
Trump doesn't want to fight the Democrats. He doesn't want to speak out against them. He wants to attack his most loyal supporters who want the old Trump and not this new horrible Trump. And that's what this comes down to.
The old Trump
so
was
Trump,
good.
You've got Lindsey Graham and his bubble wand when he's not stalking kids at Disney World. You've got Laura Loomer, the ultra creep that eats dog food on TV for money.
That's Laura Loomer?
You've got the Israeli operative Jonathan Pollard 2.0.
Holy
and his sidekick, Ben Shapiro, Mark Levin. And so that's good. We rode you as a horse as long as you did good. Now that you're done, we're putting your ass out to pasture. You're done. You destroyed your legacy. Massive insider trading on the war, all the rest of it. And I will continue to expose whoever's corrupt, whether it's you or whether it's the Democrats.
Once again, he is explaining away Trump's corruption. He explains it away. Like, oh, listen, you got tricked. Bad advisors, right? He's doing all that. The AI videos are crazy. Cobra Commander, essentially. But don't worry. In no way, shape, or form was Alex tricked. He was never tricked, okay? Alex was on it. Trump was good, but then Trump fucked up later. Trump got tricked later on. And Alex will not fall for that trick. You know what I'm saying? Because Alex knows better. So thus, Alex is exempt from criticism. He is 100% our guru, our genius, our brilliant political analyst. And it's not his fault. Like, Trump got tricked. Trump was good. Trump was, like, really good. But, like, he got tricked. You know what I'm saying? So it's not Alex's fault. And Tom Brady sprained his MCL. Anyways, here we go.
But in closing, I legitimately think Trump approved of this post, but I think reading it, Todd Blanche and Mark Levin wrote it. Because this is exactly everything they stand for, and they are so pissed off, and they are mad that the majority of Americans agree with us that we shouldn't destroy our whole civilization and commit genocide.
Those bad guys really hate Alex Jones because I'm so good and they're so bad.
Trump has finally imploded because of the stress.
Genius.
I believe he has early onset of dementia.
Stress, dementia, okay.
And so now, more than ever, He should take off some time. We should pray for him. And
Yeah,
if
pray
he
for him.
doesn't
Like Joe
get
Cat
his
said.
mind right, we have to support impeachment of the 25th Amendment. It's just that simple. Trump is now a clear and present danger to this country and the world. He has gone completely insane, and a huge weight is off of me because I got nothing but lawsuits and hate and hell and attacks supporting Trump. But overall, he was challenging the globalists, so I was supporting him. I mean, President Trump, we've seen so many insane statements from you. You came out last week and said, we don't worry about daycare and Medicare and Medicaid. We don't have money for that. We're a war economy. The opposite of what you ran on the last 10 years.
Oh, okay. It's exact opposite of what he ran on. But Alex, he had a 4-year term the first time around where we saw these things play out. Rhetoric versus like action, right? Right, Alex? And now he's like, what was it? The words you said, though, were like, really, like, I like them. Yeah. Okay. Sure, bud. Are we that stupid? No. As stupid as Alex is, he's not that stupid.
Well, I remember 4 years of Biden where he didn't say anything about politics, and he could have.
That's Harrison borrowing, like, talking points from other idiots. Unfortunately. That's Harrison's thing. He gets triggered. Anyways.
Also, Harrison spreads Laura Loomer's propaganda, so he's really not somebody to be listened to, in my opinion. That's all.
Well, we just saw Laura Loomer whispers
You
in
just tell
Trump's
us
ears.
she's hotter than you, Sebs.
Oh my god.
Wait, Soleimani girl not in the detention center for ICE?
What? Moving on. All right, here we go.
Because the United States can't take care of daycare. That has to be up to the state.
What happened
take care of daycare. We're a big country. We have 50 states. We have all these other people.
Was the Somali girl not in ICE custody?
Oh, Soleimani's niece?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she is.
Oh, okay. So that's not propaganda. That's actual what happened.
No, but it was after Laura Loomer. She was like, at Secretary Rubio. She's in this apartment complex in like Anaheim, whatever, LA. And
isn't that more along the lines of a call to action, and the call to action was followed? It's not propaganda.
It's just weird. She also has a tip line, Laura Loomer tips, where people can like report potential terrorists. Yeah.
Strange bedfellows, Dubster.
I just find it all to be rather problematic. So when I saw Harrison was promoting that, I thought that it was something that should be pointed out and ridiculed and laughed at.
Well, anyways, what's the play? Here we go.
Fighting wars. We can't take care of daycare. You got to let a state take care of daycare.
She's in jail
too.
Whatever.
They should pay. They have to raise their taxes, but they should pay for it. And we could lower our taxes a little bit to them to make up. But it's not possible for us to take care of daycare, Medicaid, Medicare, all these individual things. They can do it on a state basis. You can't do it on a federal.
And it goes on and on and on from there. I'm sorry. I have integrity. I do not support the new
I have integrity.
Donald Trump, the El Diablo. I support
I have to tell you that.
Donald Trump. Because I'm an incredibly loyal person, but he wasn't loyal to his original mission. He wasn't loyal to America, and he became a creature of Israel and Benjamin Netanyahu, and all of his never-ever enemies are now the courtiers with the madness of King Lear telling him the lies and worshiping him the way he wants to hear it, and I am not one of those people. God is in control of this planet and the universe, not Donald Trump, not the Democrats, not the Rothschilds, not the Rockefellers, not the
You don't know
Trump,
God.
You got bigger problems to deal with. Your
No
own
offense.
wife just came out to distance herself from Epstein
Sorry, you
because
don't
she
know
knows
the
there's
better side
blackmail
of God.
going on.
Now is the time for Congress to act. Epstein was not alone. Several prominent male executives
Your own
resigned
wife is
from
turning
their
against you,
powerful
Trump. You don't see
positions
this?
after this
Damn it.
matter
Trying to help you out.
became widely politicized. Of course, this
These
doesn't amount
are
to
our
guilt,
heroes. These are our saviors.
but we still must work
Apparently.
openly and transparently to uncover the truth. I call on Congress to provide the women who have been victimized by Epstein with a public hearing specifically centered around the survivors. Give these victims their opportunity.
My favorite part is when she walks
to testify under oath in front of Congress with the power of sworn testimony.
We need to get these goddamn Somalis that don't speak English. Get them out of here, okay? They are not American. They don't know our culture.
I can't even understand Ilhan Omar when she speaks, but apparently they can understand this woman, her Slovenian accent, quite well. Oh. All right.
I get computers pooting. I get the boosters boosting. Here we go.
It's fine. I can understand her just fine.
Each and every
I
woman
can.
should have her day to tell her story in public if she wishes, and then her testimony should be permanently entered into the congressional record.
Nick Fuentes is going to have a field day with this one.
Then, and only then, we will have the truth.
Yeah, what do you say? Make me a sin.
And it's all coming out.
Bro.
So you can rant and rave at
I'm outta here.
all Americans and try to blame us for what's happening, but everything happening
That was
is
like a runway for her.
blame on you working with the system. I
was literally about to say that. I was literally about to say
He's hitting her mark.
Mark Levin.
She thought she was in a Tyra Banks.
You bring a Democrat Party lawyer
did.
like Todd Blanchett to the
We all know.
DOJ.
She's
I
bored
would
of Trump.
never have imagined you
What a
talk about
boring
destroying
guy to
whole
be around.
civilizations. I would
Join
never
YellBro,
imagine you would
Melania.
have done any of this, but you're a new person.
You never seen
And
those
so
viral
I am
clips
so
of
thankful
her
for you
watching
to be very clear
soldiers hold flags.
that you have nothing
She
to do
looks
with
so
us because
aroused.
I have nothing to do with you, and I will continue, whether it's Republican or a Democrat or anybody else, to oppose their corrupt agenda. The
stumbled.
World
What was
Economic
that? Wait.
because I have nothing to do with you, and I will continue, whether it's Republican or a Democrat or anybody else, to oppose their corrupt agenda.
Democrat.
The World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, King Charles, Bill Gates,
Charles.
What about them?
the UN, all of it. I will continue as I've done for 32 years to stand against the globalists and be part
Did he
of the
say
global
King James? I thought he said. I thought he did drop the
world order.
Yeah, but
King of England.
Alex, you were this guy was doing actions with those guys, and you defended it. He gave like a keynote address to Davos, right? Which is supposed to be the globalist, right? The globalist center, all right? Ground zero for
He's gonna be
globalists.
like, well, he had to go because he's the president. Like but he was there to shit on them. Yeah.
5D chess, guys.
Yeah.
Where? Yo, that disappeared. Where's the 5D chesters at?
But it's Anthony.
You don't know where the 5D chess is in this?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
go ahead,
Oh,
tell me.
bro.
Enlighten me.
QAnon called fucking Alex Jones out.
QAnon is a hoax, according to Alex Jones.
You got cut off. Can't hear you.
So lost brain cells.
They're trying to silence you. The truth that you're about to drop from What Does It Mean?
That was QAnon. That was QAnon.
Well, let me.
What does it mean?
Anthony, let me throw this out here. What Alex Jones is saying right now is saying all those past deeds were good things by Trump, but now he's lost his mind now. He went
And he's the same
crazy
fucking guy.
or dementia. Or,
Yeah, he said it's a new Trump. This is he misses the old Trump.
Yeah, but
The old Trump is the new Trump.
exactly. All those little
He
once
just
again,
can't.
Davos, Operation Warp Speed, whatever you want to point out. That Alex
Still
would be
better than
against.
Biden.
Yeah, you're right. This is a thought. This has nothing to do with Alex Jones. It's a thought experiment.
Still better than Biden.
For his fans. This is not about
Okay.
Alex.
Do you have Tourette's? Like, are you okay?
No, he's not. He's my little child that needs a mirror. Fortunately.
Lord.
Anyways, yeah. All those past deeds. He's not even
Between
retconning.
him
bro.
and Chip, actually. I don't even know. What, Hillary and pedo Biden? Like, okay. I don't know. It's. I don't think you were here, Anthony, earlier.
Yeah.
Is Chip still
Yeah,
here?
I heard. Yeah, I
No,
heard.
he's not
Chip.
here right now. But Alex is not even like retconning the past behaviors. He's just like, yo, listen. Listen. This is a brand new guy that we never saw before. This is different. It's worse. This is the bad thing we didn't want to see. But before that, it was the golden age. It was the fourth turning. It was everything good was happening. I guess 3 months ago. I guess for Alex, 3-4 months ago. I guess.
I mean, he defended the 12-day war. He defended invading Venezuela. He like no different than what he's done now, except he's shitting on him.
But Alex wants listen. Alex, Candace, Megan, Tucker, they are the new. Yes, that's right. The old wave is the new wave. That's what I'm seeing here as the play, personally. Meet your old bosses, same as the new. Wait. Meet your new bosses, the same as the old bosses. Is that the words?
Yeah.
Whatever.
The who, right?
Fucking brilliant, genius. Let's hit play. There we go.
And it's so sad to watch yourself in the last mile of this marathon destroy yourself.
In the last
that's
mile.
Your choice, and I thank you for making it so incredibly clear that you are in league with Todd Blanche, Mark Levin, Lindsey Graham, Benjamin Netanyahu, and others. And now we'll work to stop a new nuclear war. And now we will work hard to stop a new world war that could lead to a nuclear war. And we'll continue to promote the values of 1776 worldwide.
There's your little come down right there, Sebs. I think it was you that said that, right? Of like, okay, we'll boost it up to such a height.
What was it?
Like to boost an idea or a topic to such a height where like if you come back down from that, it looks like normal. Oh, this is normal. Hey, nuclear war didn't happen, so like now we're in like a better spot. Like, excuse, like, are you sure about that? Like they're massacring people. Whatever team you want to pick, they're all massacring people. It is what it is. And it may feel like a win because no nukes went off, but in actuality, it's like, yo, this is an L for humanity itself. It really is. So when Alex hypes nuclear war, right? Because he does that, and he hypes it, and no nuclear war happens. Like, well, look, a win. We won.
You know you got to play.
Things got
Jordan.
better.
You know you got to play.
Oh yeah. I got it ready in the wings, Anthony. I got it ready in the fucking wings.
All right.
Got it ready in the wings, man. All right, let's play. Get this fucking video over with so we can go to that one. Here we go.
Because that's been my pledge for 32 years, and that's what I stand for.
I stand
on
principle.
Sad for you, President Trump. But it's happened so many times in history that someone becomes old and has dementia. It's not the person they were. I will continue to love and cherish the old Donald Trump that we fought for and were punished for supporting.
There's no way this
like
works. This can't work, bro. This can't work. There's no way this can work.
Alex is like, yo, watch me work. Watch me work.
Actually,
watch this.
We have a test. We have a test. Dubster, does this work on you? Is this narrative working on you?
I like it.
What do you like about it?
He's trolling.
What do you like about it?
He's trolling.
It's over, yeah. I gave him a shot. He's trolling. Yeah,
There's no fucking way, dude.
No,
Are you lying? Are you trolling?
Yeah, he's trolling 100%. I know him too well.
I mean, he could have had a fallout with Trump for real after you called him.
No. That is not
the question.
That is not the topic right now, Dubster.
That was not the question.
What Alex is saying is that Trump is a good guy, but he has dementia now, and that's why he's fucking up. What do you think?
See, within the last 2 minutes of me being off the fucking thing, you said that?
He was saying it before too, but like
saying that for 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks.
He's been saying that. What do you think about that? Like, take me for granted. Do you, or at face value, right? That idea, if Alex is doing that, what do you think? I think it's the idea being said to you. But God.
Well, how far back is he saying his dementia was?
That already is an L that you entertain it.
Your instincts don't say like, yo, that's yo, he's bullshitting, bro. He's lying. Not like that.
No, it's like, is he saying he just now started getting dementia, or he's saying like his whole second term?
I'll be fair. He's not.
He's saying like brand new.
I'll be fair. He hasn't really given a diagnosis on when he got it, but he's been saying it for.
All we can go on is is based on Alex's timeline of statements he said on his publication, right? And when he like zooms in on Trump's ankles, like look how swollen his ankles are. See, look, I had a grandpa, by the way, who
you don't think Alex is bullshitting? You think this he's being honest?
When he shows us those videos and then there, you don't think
the ankles things was more than 6 months ago.
No, I'm just asking about right now. Like he's saying, oh, it's because I'm mourning the old Trump. I'm so sad, and let's all pray for him. It's the dementia. He's sundowning, whatever it is. Like he used to be good, and now he's not. Let's just pray for him and let's move on. What do you think about that? Do you think that he's being genuine, or?
I think Dubster thinks he's a liar. God, Dubster. Sorry.
It's hard to say that. To me, this is a skit. It's more to my perception. This is like a den of thieves. Finally, everything's coming out to where they can't deny anything anymore. So they're slowly like turning on each other.
Yeah, but you support all of them.
I don't think he actually does, Anthony. That's my perspective. This guy said enough words out loud where I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I'm talking to the character. Yeah, I'm talking to the character.
When he says he supports it, I think he's trolling when he does it. Personally.
There's one thing left that I kind of supported Trump on, but he's even died down more on that. And the fucking thing in the news right now is 20 Republicans and 20 Democrats are talking about making an amnesty bill. So,
but you think Alex is full of shit, right? I think you've said that before, like basically, right? Just to get out of the way.
I just called him a fucking den of thieves.
Well, it's more so like blatantly saying.
Oh, you're being cryptic about it. You're more clear when it's the Democrats.
Also, den of thieves.
I think you said it already, right? Like, Alex is full of shit or off his rocker. Right?
I just don't exactly see it the same way you do. I still think, yes, he's a liar. I just think it's for a different measure than what you guys are saying. But that's fine. We are
for the same. What do you mean by that?
Essence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you're thinking, like, you're saying it like it's a script to give him a last fucking chance, and then
that's me. I'll raise my hand for that one.
Yeah. Where you're saying Trump is giving him like a farewell. You can still make millions, and like you still got your job. I don't think that. I think it's fuck, dude. You're fucking everything up. I can't fucking support you anymore. I gotta fucking run from you and save my ass.
But he's not doing that, though. He's not doing that.
I think he is. I think he is.
So, okay. Because Jesse brought it up. Remember when Owen Schroeder left? And he went DEFCON 6 on Owen Schroeder? Like, he lost his shit in a personal way. Right. He's not doing that here. He is being the character. He is saying, "Oh, the old Trump." Like, bro, he's not being honest, bro. You can clearly see he's not being honest. Right? You see that, right? Alex Jones is not being honest.
I think he's still got shit he has to keep on the DL and see if he can get away with it. But I think he really did have a fallout today with him when he called him an idiot. And he's just like, fuck it. I'm not going fucking redcon, like, what's it called? DEFCON Red.
It's right in your
DEFCON Red.
You're even alluding to it a little bit. You just alluded to it right now with what you just said. That he's kind of full of shit, but apparently he actually had a falling out, according to you. I don't see it that way, Dubs. I don't think that's what's going on here. I don't think you believe that's what's going on either.
So you think they're still fucking talking to each other, fucking making deals behind the scenes?
They don't have to be. It's understood.
I'm going there. I'm sorry. I'm going there. I am personally. I'm going there. as a
think
a distinct possibility. But yeah,
Yeah, it's a possibility. I'm saying they don't have to be though.
yeah.
They don't. I think it can be implied, like it can be done, kind of like you know what it is, like we all know the game, kind of thing. Or they could
Like
even be
mafia
outright like,
level. Mafia level. We work together. Period.
No, it's well the idea you said,
Joe
right?
Kent. Alex Jones is Joe Kent.
I personally think so, dude. I think he's actually in that
Maybe
camp.
worse.
I really do.
Maybe even worse. No, they're the same.
Like you said,
They're the same.
Dubster, right? There's no way to defend this. What's happening, right? For Alex Jones. Alex Jones is a character. He cannot defend this, right? Basically, right? It's like, what do you do with that? If let's say this guy's connected somehow in some weird way, right? Alex Jones, that is. Yeah, you can't defend it as a character for sure. So, like, what happens? Well, you can say, if you're Alex, like, oh, listen, this guy is dementia and has brain problems, or he's being tricked by Israel or Democrats.
And
Todd
Todd
Blanche,
Blanche. Yeah,
exactly,
like-
right?
the new buzzword now.
Because it's gotten to a level where you can't actually like verbally defend it. Just like Epstein, right? Like we saw him during Epstein,
See,
right?
I'm already in agreement with you there. I'm just saying. I believe
You're saying Alex is being genuinely
different.
like against Trump. I don't believe that yet. I don't believe that yet.
No, that's not what I'm saying either. What I'm saying is they're a den of thieves, and they're fucking on a fallout, and he's just trying to be like, he's throwing daggers, throwing knives, saying like,
You're saying like in
I can't
a genuine way, right?
Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
Sorry,
no,
sorry. God.
none of it's fucking genuine. It
sounds that way.
It's den of thieves trying to handle the fallout.
Now you're saying what we're saying.
Like self-preservation, you're saying? For Alex, you're saying?
Not like there's an unspoken deal. Like it's an actual fallout, but you got shit on me, so I can't fully go DEFCON red on you. I have to fucking like separate myself, but I can't like fully blow every secret behind the scenes that I know of, or you'll turn on me with what you got on me. So it's not to the level of full on, I know this, I know this, I know this, I know this, here's all the shit and put it out on the table. He's not going to do that.
Like a narrative play, almost, you're saying, right? Like a narrative play, like
it's a balanced separation.
It's like, I got shit on you, you got shit on me. I can't say this, and you can't say this, so thus I'll do it in this arena instead. It is kind of what you're saying.
I'll step back and I'll start calling out your bullshit that's public that you can't fucking defend, but I won't go full on hardcore on you because you can always do this to me.
I'll leave room for that idea, but my intuition's like, yo, this guy is still plugged in my just based on like what he's saying. I'll leave room for that idea that you're saying.
I consider your idea a possibility too. I'm just saying this is another idea, and I could be wrong.
And time will tell.
Fair
if
enough.
in a week and a half they're buddy again, time will tell.
Right.
I mean, maybe Trump.
Just tune in next week or tune in tomorrow, so you see where the shit goes again. Just like Candace Owens, always fucking a cliffhanger.
I mean, if you have Melania going up there saying the Epstein stuff right there, right, and then you have potentially a ceasefire with Iran, to where Alex has now the room to be like, listen, Trump is a genius, okay? He pulled off the biggest play of all time. He's so smart I couldn't even see it myself, which he said before about other things, right? So like he could do that, right?
I do have to ask. I don't know if it's serious or not. I just saw that RoboCop posted something. The Strait of Hormuz is closed again, right?
Yes.
After the Lebanon, after Israel attacked Lebanon, right?
It was never really open. Like they only allowed less than 10 ships yesterday and today.
Every time I hear like a report once again, I actively question as soon as I see it, to where like I see like, oh, like the new idea right now is like, oh my God, Iran realized all of a sudden that they have control over the Strait of Hormuz. That they realize they have control of it now. All of a sudden, and I'm like just instantly just
Their
like,
own waters.
how would you, once again, strategically, right? How would you not understand that possibility or that idea, right? Did it take a U.S. bombs going off over your country before you realize that? It I don't know. It like looks weird for me personally. Like that's where my mind goes essentially, where it's like, damn. When it comes to, like the idea of like honest actors, I know people want to take Iran's side in regards to plenty of stuff happening, but for me personally, I'm like, well, what is that? What is that? How'd you? I guess it took bombs happening in your fucking, main cities, your capital, or whatever, before you're like, oh, you know what?
Bro,
Wait a minute, we can control the Strait of Hormuz. We can do that. Oh shit, we can now. All right, let's do it. It's like that. Also looks weird to me, but that's just me speculating, I guess. But God,
I was just gonna say, there's no way I could ever take Iran's side. Our diesel prices are $6.15 here in Arizona.
well, it's like regular people in Iran get shit on. Regular people in America get shit on. Regular people in other countries get shit on. Like, they get shit on. It seems to be like the common theme here in regards to all these actions being taken. It's the regulars that get fucked up, killed, or economically strangled, or whatever the fuck happens. Seems to be like a theme, actually. Like over and over and over again, honestly. To me, that the fact that people are like really upset about that thing itself is kind of weird to me. But I get it in the sense of, what you see on the news, unless you follow that kind of idea, instead of like, hey, wait a minute, we're all getting screwed anyways. There's a skateboarder in Iran that'd be best friends with a skateboarder in America that will never meet each other because of stupid shit like this. Meanwhile, like frequency-wise, right? "Quote-unquote frequency." These guys would vibe together easily. But it's dumb fucks like this on our screen, or politicians in office from either country, from any of these countries, kind of like creating a barrier between them in a way. It seems like. I'm like, man, is that the actual game here? Is that the actual goal from these fucking idiots? And these dumb fucking people? Yeah, I wonder. But who knows? Let's hear more of Alex, I guess. We're already here for it. Let's play more. Here we go.
Puppet of the Israel lobby and other satanic interests.
Sorry. Let's back up a little bit right there.
So
Sorry.
many times in history that someone becomes old and has dementia. Is not the person they were. I will continue to love and cherish the old Donald Trump that we fought for and were punished for supporting. And I will oppose the new Donald Trump that is a demonic puppet of the Israel lobby and other satanic interests.
Israel.
Jesus. Thank you for your attention.
Go to Google, search Alex.
Okay, then his ads. Okay, so I guess there was minutes left. Yo, this guy. That's ridiculous, right? It's Israel controls them, and that is the case.
And other satanic interests.
Yeah, it's an easy escape route for a full shit artist. Blame Israel. That's your escape route right there, easily. But all right, there it was. Alex Jones's response to Donald Trump, I guess, crapping on him in words, or his team or staffers probably wrote it for him, whatever the fuck, right? Fair enough. There's your video. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment, agree or disagree. Say what you want in the comment section. I know someone will. Someone will comment.
Ram Ranch, I was gonna say, and don't forget to Ram Ranch.
A little bit too much. But don't worry. I still love that guy. Don't worry. I still love that guy. He's all good. Well, he's got some work to do.
Shout out to Canada.
Yeah, shout to Prop. He has some work to do, but you know what? project your problems on the main, please. Do so.
You're a traitor. Move out of my country.
What the autotune was that? What?
I don't know. I can't even hear him, and I feel like he's saying something really dumb.
Is
so.
autotune? I heard Canada. I think. I think I heard Canada.
Dude, this bitch is fucking propping up Canada.
Oh, okay. How dare you boost up? Actually, I agree with Dubster.
You can go there.
How dare you boost up Canada like that?
Go there.
How fucking dare you?
Go there.
Right. Anyways, please leave a comment if you want to. Don't forget to share support.
Leave 14 comments if you want to.
Or 50.
You can leave 106.
Do whatever you want to do and let it happen. Don't forget to share support. Hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Do so. I say read the stories first and foremost. From Dylan Cohen to fucking, victims of Africom. Read the stories. It can actually give you insight, I think, on a political level of stories to be looking into or caring about. I think it's actually worthy. So please do that. Also, please join the Discord if you feel like. Once again, open voice calls. Please join up and say your words out loud or in text. Either one works. Please do that. We're in that Discord right now. That's right. Also, please check out all the links I left here. I had a bunch of tabs open. You can see that. I have some tabs open. I'll link those for you guys to look at on your own. And I don't know. Talk to yourself. Talk to others. Say, hey, Johnny, look at this. Please do that. I think the stories are important. Most importantly, with all that said, give this video a thumbs. There's no Joe here. Give this video
a Ram Ranch.
Give this video a Ram Ranch.